So, welcome back, Trailblazers. Data trecută. În sfârșit, v-ați întâlnit cu toții la The Summit at Stregana Fortress, the heart of the Dark Knight Order, în ideea de a pune bazele unei rebeliuni, unei revoluții împotriva la Dagana Empire. Aici s-au întâlnit aliați din The Serei Lands, din Hunters, din The Woodlands, Demon Hunter, din sud, din zona deșertului, din The Sunlands. Au venit inclusiv aliați din The Seekers, inclusiv former friends. Au venit chiar cineva care e Golden Blood, one of the founding, a member of the founding family Izo, respectiv Sylvain Izo, fratele mai mare al Omniel, the current head of House Izo. Și alți aliați, inclusiv Noel a venit cu voi și cu toții ați trecut prin acel test pentru a se identifica dacă există potențial sleeper agents printre voi, ceea ce nu este cazul. Și ați început să vorbiți cu reprezentanți din The Guillotine, cu din The Dark Knight Order și așa mai departe. Și ați stabilit practic în mare că trebuie să se creeze un fel de secret road, un fel de trade route care să creeze un fel de legătură între The Stregana Fortress și The Serei Lands. Pentru că singura modalitate prin care se poate ajunge acolo ar fi pe ocean. Și e destul de dificil. Ăsta ar fi primul pas, iar în viitor, cu ajutorul lui Momoka, cu ajutorul celor din The Serei, s-a stabilit că urmează să se construiască un teleportation circle inside of the Serei Lands și să se reconstruiască, refacă the circle of teleportation ce există aici în Stregana Fortress și n-a mai fost folosit de sute de ani pentru a facilita transportul de persoane și de bunuri și mai eficient și mai rapid. De asemenea, s-a stabilit că fiecare dintre aliații voștri vor contribui cu informații, cu arme, magic items, bunuri, coins și așa mai departe și fiecare va contribui cum va putea la această revoluție. De asemenea, ați stat de vorbă cu Meteor, the leader of the Dark Knight Order, pentru a-i da un răspuns și pentru a vedea dacă puteți să treceți testul lui și să vă ajute mai departe cu your secret quest, gathering the 7 remaining world legacies and using them all to achieve your ultimate goal of defeating the Ganabalt Empire or changing it somehow and achieving your goals. Și fiecare i-ați dat răspunsurile, până la un moment ori și-a dat seama, de fapt, asta era ideea că, indiferent de ce răspuns îi dați, el oricum vă va ajuta, pentru că vremea lui a apus și vremea voastră tocmai ce a răsărit. De asemenea, Momoka v-a dat o misiune foarte importantă, v-a spus că în ultimele săptămâni a avut o viziune ce tot i-a venit noaptea, care se pare că are legătură cu the last of the guardians of the sacred blue flame. Ați aflat prin călătorile voastre până acum în The Frostlands că în urmă cu peste 500 de ani Fialdir, one of the 8 children of Orsa, has gifted this as a boon, as a blessing, as something to the children, their children, to the mortal children. Și ceea ce era folosit în trecut pentru a controla demon, care se pare că a fost pierdut și The Ganabalt Empire a încercat să pună mâna pe The Blue Flame ever since. Și se pare că de-a lungul timpului acești gardieni au încercat să protejeze Flame-ul și că acest Flame și the rest of its guardians are now in peril of being discovered and the Blue Flame being taken by the Ganabalt Empire and probably used as a weapon to further their agenda. V-a spus că în The Hoarfrost Caves, la vest de Still Snow, câteva zile de Still Snow, would be the current hiding place, ceea ce a dedus ea cu ajutorul la The Astrologian Tower. și că acolo ar trebui să fie și the last of its guardians și că un Number Knights, a very powerful knight of the Ganabalt Empire, is also making their way towards this secret hiding place. Și că basically your mission is to find the last of the guardian, protect him, protect the flame, either destroy it or take it, dar în orice caz să nu ajungă în mâinile la The Ganabalt Empire. De asemenea, Momoka, pentru a vă ajuta, în special pe Orion, your astrologian friend and companion, she made him, sau mai bine zis, a reparat, de fapt, remade, m-am blocat, așa?
Nu.
Nu. Ba, acum, te-ai dus.
Imaginea, da.
M-am blocat, așa?
Dar te-a prins bine.
Da.
Plus imaginea.
Foarte supărat din cât observ. Ok, bine. Să închidem.
La mine mi-arată avatarul, măcar nu mai văd.
Acum?
Gata.
Sau eu?
Welcome back.
Alo?
Ah.
Ok.
Da.
Da.
A reparat cumva cu materiale ce le-a obținut recent, cu ajutorul una dintre prietenii Orion din trecut, să refacă relic weapon known as the Earthly Star, a powerful star globe that she used in the past and other astrologians used in the past to do good. Doar că it needed fuel și a pus bazele unui ritual în care Orion basically he went inside of a dreamscape realm, inside of one of his powerful memories, core memories, and bring that memory to life as an anima, also known as an enigma. She, with the power, the blessing of that has been given to him, he called you inside of his dreamscape realm, and you fought this memory that became sentient, care inițial a început să lupte cu voi, neștiind care-i menirea ei, voia să trăiască, de ce vreți să o luați, ea vrea să fie liberă, but Orion chose a peaceful method in the end, not destroying her, not harming her in the end, and reintegrating this memory back into him and using that energy to fuel and ignite the star globe. And now you have your blessing and your newfound relic weapon. După care cu toții ați fost aduși înapoi în the Astrologian Tower, iar Kerbus s-a retras. Au fost de asemenea revealed some information from your past, especially from Orion's past and especially from Kerbus's past regarding his family.
Trauma?
Da. His childhood
Nightmare fuel.
Da. Iar Adelal se pare că he stalked him and he gave him one of his little demons to feed Zero, who was hungering and was wanting to eat some nourishment, some flesh. So yeah, de aici o să continuăm. So the stage opens, the curtain opens, Doamne, and the stage is yours. Being inside of the Astro Tower, undeva în jur de 12 noapte, dacă nu mă înșel. Da, 12:40 ceva. Noaptea, în data de 27 of Marfenot sau Leafall.
Acum, că a trecut după 12 de ani, că e seara aia de 26, 27, da. E lună plină.
Corect.
Și Momoka a zis că ne lasă să dormim la ea în tower pentru că are canapele.
Corect, are canapele, are perne, are pături.
Și am folosit jagul să facem niște vin roșu înainte. Și am făcut vin roșu de Alchemy Jag.
Da, important, am uitat acest detaliu, iartă-mă.
Nu, atâta, acum am văzut finalul, ca să știu de unde am rămas.
I was drinking quite heavily and it was quite late. So
Și ai început de la 12. Tu toată ziua ai băut.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm going to bed. Că zici că sunt în vamă.
Ok.
Cam așa.
Ok.
Și era și Momoca a urmat acolo cu noi și Noel era cu noi.
Am și zis că am adormit cu cartea aia care mi-ai dat-o tu.
Da, ai dormit cu ea pe pet și cu carnea de vin în mână. Very cute, very sweet of you.
Mhm.
Eu am ieșit, am zis că mă duc în The Great Hall, dar după aia m-am întors și am intrat în camera lui Morac.
Ok. Păi cam toți, all the guests și everyone who's gathering in Strigana, cu toții ar fi in the living quarters sau the dining halls.
Mhm.
Respectiv aici. Doar zona asta din partea de sud a fortăreții is being currently used. Și vouă vi s-a dat din partea lui Meteor în The Dark Knight Order practic o casă, un loc al vostru. Dacă vedeți, mai știți, în partea de nord aveți your own bridge, de aveți vreo trei bridges, two smaller ones and one bigger one. Aveți spațiu, aveți inclusiv un turn al vostru și
Da, pe aici, pe
două
unde
case.
intri pe poartă,
Da,
e un retractable bridge în ăsta și avem
da,
aici și probabil aici.
da. Și aici ați avea eventual... Ideea e că, aveți două case, cum ar veni, un turn și un fel de storage room în partea asta. Și puteți să faceți ce vreți voi cu zona respectivă. It's yours. Dar n-ați apucat încă să mergeți acolo. So, yeah. E ceva anume ce vreți să faceți în...
Eu,
Eu
da.
mă pun la dormit.
Ok.
Ok, te pui la somn, restul cred că la fel.
Și eu, da.
Ok.
Da. Pe dacă e 12 noaptea.
Ok. Numai tu ai zis... și... Eco, ai zis că vrei să...
I would like to go out.
Ok.
Te pune ca un short rest, că am stat la un moment dat, iată, că nu mai știu cum am spell sloturile. Aș avea, să văd dacă mai dau, că am dat deja o dată. Mai dau o dată? Da, mai am. Bun. Cred că acum nu mai am. O să-mi chem Phantom Steed-ul. Ies iarăși aici la ieșire din Stregana. Îmi chem iarăși lupul. Și mă duc iarăși pe stânca aia, unde am fost înainte, la ieșire, și stau acolo.
Ok.
Aproape o oră înainte să dispară spelul, ca să am ce să mă întorc înapoi.
Ok.
Îmi organizez un pic gândurile, mă uit la lună și mă întorc până aproape o oră, pe la 1 noaptea, mă întorc înapoi și o să mă duc in the living quarters să-mi caut după miros care e camera lui Morac.
Ok. Fă-mi un perception check, te rog. Let's find one.
Era aproape 18. Îs semi-beată, de-a mea am revenit țără, ametită, distrusă, nervoasă, toate. Deci da.
Ok.
Dai avantaj la pentru Keen Smell, nu? Adică
Nu
tot
știu.
dai... Eu cel puțin am Keen Smell ca și Rodcar, nu știu dacă n-are și...
Am Dark
Poate.
Vision aici la Senses, dar nu știu unde să mă uit altundeva, nu cred că se pune la Kim.
Ok. Never mind.
Da, interesant.
Dacă nu-mi dau seama după miros, probabil pute tot pe acolo, toate cam
Stai, nu mă pic.
miroase a praf și...
Nu un pic. Că primești proficiency cu ăsta, dar nu... Ok. So, tu-l cauți pe Morac și te uiți după Morac.
Mi-am zis în principiu unde e cam locul, unde e camera, dar...
Da, dai să-l cauți. Nu găsești, deci ai o idee cam unde e lumea, începi să te uiți pe acolo. Și fiind amețită de la vin, being magically intoxicated by the full moon outside, You stumble a bit, you make some noise. And at some point, from the hallway, în partea cealaltă a hallway-ului,
Mhm.
you see movement. It's like a white, bluish shadow that shifts.
I am immediately interested. Any distraction is welcome. Follow.
Okay, so you follow whatever this is. Dintr-o parte efectiv în alta alergi.
Da.
Dai colțul la dreapta, te uiți. Should be the dining hall before you. Mai fă, te rog, un perception check. Not your day. Okay. You lose the white and blue shadowy whatever it was. But you do see there's light inside of the dining hall when you see someone sitting there alone.
Anyone will do at this point. Sure. Mă duc să văd cine e acolo.
Okay.
Hello.
So as you enter the dining hall, you see one of the Dark Knights. You see King,
Ooh,
the blonde
the bad boy.
fellow. His eye patch, he removed it și l-a pus pe masă. You can see this nasty scar, and there's no eye in his socket. Just black, shadowy void.
Vreau să fie fake numai ca să fie cool.
He looks at you. He was just drinking something, sitting alone. Mai mognește un pic deja în șemineu.
I will point at the eye patch on the table and say, so it wasn't just a fashion accessory.
Oh, yeah.
I see. No, it's all right. I'm just drunk. No need to be embarrassed. We all have our little flares that we like to put on. No worries. How did you get that? I removed.
What was your name again?
Echo Silverash. At your service. Moment, pun cheinul, știi, după aia jos așa să nu cad și...
Își ia sabia,
Sir Dark
pune mâna
Knight.
pe ea, his great sword, trage un pic mai aproape. Would you care to join me?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Ok.
Pun lângă, acolo.
Te pui lângă el sau în fața lui?
E la masă,
Îți mese
Da.
aici, da, it's a dining hall.
în față atunci, îl văd.
Fix în fața lui, îți ia o cană, se întinde, îți pune some ale. It's not very good, it doesn't smell too good, but probably
I won't drink anymore. I won't drink ale because I just drank some very good, an hour ago, very good red wine, so, but thank you. Kane, was it right? Kane, like, I remember.
How come a girl like you is not intimidated by such a scar?
I've seen worse. Plus, with the eye patch, makes you look all cool and mysterious, so.
How old are you?
Intimidated. How old do I look? Guess.
I'd say around 20 something.
20 something it is. Mi-aduc aminte, știu, parcă ne-ai spus. Tu ne-ai spus de ăsta, de Kane și de what's his name, the other, the
No.
Grimhall. De Noah și de Grimhall ne-ai zis? Parcă ne-ai zis. Ne-ai zis, așa am scris, ne-ai zis to don't talk to him. Așa, stai că am scris aici, do not talk to Kane și Noah. Și o să zic asta, zic, you know, you're quite interesting and it's fun talking to you. Wonder why, what did you do to my darling Dark Knight? He told us not to talk to you. What did you do? Is he the one who took you away? Is that why you were upset?
Își dă jos iPad-ul. Se uită așa aproape la tine, știi, în ideea să vadă cum reacționezi. He's like...
Eu mă uit numai în gaura aia neagră. It's like,
Okay.
there's really nothing in there.
You're interesting.
I know. But you go on, continue telling me. I know, but do not stop.
He's not the one who did this. Of course. He couldn't even if he tried. The one who gave me this was a nasty demon.
Oh.
When I was younger, maybe a few years into the order, I underestimated them. Never again.
Yes, well, demons are not to be underestimated. They are quite tricky individuals, especially the feral ones, but also the ones who, you know, hide in other people and control them and, you know, all the ones that you and your friends and us fight against. Yes.
What's your story, girl? Why are you
Oh.
here?
Oh. I hope you're sitting comfortable. Listen to this. Years and years ago,
Oh my god, tu chiar îi povestești tot. Îi spui toată povestea vieții
Încep.
tale.
it all happened on this dark,
I already regret asking you.
cold night.
Nu mai bagă.
Și încep să aberez, dar nu-i spun povestea adevărată, o să inventez. O să zic
Ok.
una dintre poveștile ce le aveam scrise și le pregăteam să le fac într-un show la un moment dat. Nu-i zic povestea adevărată, dar pe aici pe acolo bag o bătaie cu un demon sau ceva care am făcut-o de noi sau ceva, dar nu-i spun povestea adevărată.
Fă-mi un deception check, te rog.
Avantaj, pentru că
Nu.
n-am fost intimidată de ochi, nu? Ok.
Nu. Mamă, ce rol vrei azi? 13. Ok. Ok.
And then I jumped so high, I managed to like come down from the sky like death itself and just cut
Right.
the neck, and everyone was clapping and crying out. It was amazing. It was my most epic moment.
Such a good
I
line.
never failed once.
Such a good line.
Yes,
You can
yes.
see through it.
I might be half blind, but I can see through your lies and deception, to your augmentations and flair.
Well, that's a little harsh now, isn't it? Why not just say creativity?
Creativity, then.
Ah.
Let's drink to creativity.
Yes, let's drink.
My bugger.
Do you have any idea where Morak is sleeping?
Morak,
I have
usually at this
an
hour,
appointment.
being a full moon, he must be outside.
Oh. Do you know where he goes when there's a full moon?
No.
I've
I
just
don't care.
discovered my own special place, but I don't know where he. No.
I don't care.
Why
Maybe-
does he go out when it's a full moon?
How the fuck should I know? He's a wolfman.
Well,
He does stuff.
yes, he's a wolfman. Very interesting. What is he exactly, a wolfman? I have never seen one before. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just really interested.
Just ask him how
Like,
the fuck
really?
should I know.
Well, that's what I was trying to do, but I couldn't find him.
Right. Listen, I've told you many things about
Yes.
myself, about Morak, of course. I've
Mm,
listened to your
yes, yes.
story and my head hurts.
You're welcome.
What about your companion? This. What does he call himself now? Renault.
Yes.
Tell me about him.
What about him?
How is she?
He's my dearest Dark Knight, my hero,
Your hero.
our fearless knight who jumps in front of our foes and protects us, and also likes to jump naked in snow. That's something he's,
Right.
and he likes to shave on the road. That's also really interesting. He's always really creative with that. And
Is she powerful?
oh yes, he's the strongest. I mean, I could beat him in a fight, of course. My magic is
You could.
amazing, and I'm so powerful. Yes. I could charm the
Dă-mi
living
deception.
heck out of him, and he wouldn't stand a chance.
Correct.
I mean,
My
look
former
at me.
deception
Look at
check.
my.
My former deception check.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
Nice. I'm mysterious like this. O zic, dar o să mă uit la el când zic, știi, ceva genul, my magic is very powerful.
Right.
But not, I do not mean to, of course I am the strongest out of our group, but we all are very, very powerful in our group. We have our darling Dark Knight, we have our lovely and charming and caring, and we would be so dead without him, Orion, our astrologian. Then we have my lord, his lordship, Aegin. You remember him, the blonde, scaly one. And then we have our angry farmer, who's also, I guess, yes, he's also really strong. But yes, we are all very strong. Even Noelle, we would be dead without her as well. But yes, we are all very, very.
And you have dealings.
Are
with
you
Meteor.
jealous? What?
You have a deal with Meteor. What is it?
Dealings with our ghost daddy. Oh, he said
Ghosted.
yes, I call
Well,
him
that-
Ghost Daddy. See, we also have a black witch mommy for our group. It's the little game I'm playing. The others love it, of course. They love it.
Right.
It's mostly for their benefit, not mine. I just try to keep them all entertained and happy, and yes, Meteor is our Ghost Daddy. Yes, he has adopted us into your magnificent order. We even got a house.
You got a house. Congratulations.
I mean, house. It's a corner in the fortress somewhere cold and empty and dirty, and we are the ones who have to clean it up. But yes, we are grateful nonetheless.
Right.
Oh, don't be
Would,
jealous. Don't be jealous.
Who would you say would be the strongest in your group? Except yourself, of course.
Yes, of course, of course. I'm
Că îl joc pe ăsta
I'm
trebuie
glad you
foarte
understand. Glad you understand. I am the powerful out of us. I am also the leader of the Trailblazers, of course, like a Silver Ash, master of ceremonies. An interesting question and a really fun game we should play sometime. You know, when we are not in mortal danger, the Empire could discover us at any moment, and all that. I would say, să-mi iau cana, o să beau, efectiv, stau ca să mă gândesc. Că o iau foarte serios întrebarea asta, din nu știu ce motiv. Well, strength is such a subjective thing. Every one of us strong in their own right. I would say, based on destructive power alone, maybe his lordship with his friend,
His lordship.
depending on who comes out. Yes. Echo asta crede, like. But also, I mean, of course, all of them, like,
Of course.
no questions asked. But my darling Dark Knight is quite resistant with his armor. My darling Dark Knight is quite resistant with his armor, and also Cerebus does have delightful and darling Zero, who, as
Your
she
Reaper-
said,
your Reaper
won't let
friend,
me
you know.
touch him. Yes.
Right.
she's very protective, and now that she's, you don't know actually. Stop asking all this personal information. I'm not going to tell you what she told me. That's a secret between us girls. But
Right. Between who?
myself and Zero, of course.
Of course, the demon.
Yes, I like her so much. Oh, I can't wait to be even closer to her.
You like demons?
Once she realizes, of course, but the good ones, the powerful ones, and
Good
the ones that are gentle but could also kill you, the next moment. Those are the
Good ones. You mean
best.
you think there are good demons?
No, I know there are.
You know.
But you're still young. You're just you don't know the ways of the world. Yes, I understand.
Me?
It's all right. It's all right.
It seems I don't.
Hmm.
I believe you've revealed quite enough. You have a big mouth on you. Just so you know.
I do. I also know how to use it.
You know. Weird people. And to think that you are the future of this resistance. Se ridică.
Don't be jealous. It's not a good color on you, even with the cool eye patch.
Right. Și pune eye patch-ul înapoi. Și a sabia, și pune dita mai sabia. By the way, it has this blue and white scabbard. And it does...
How does he smell, by the way?
Fell magic, of course.
Mhm.
But a little bit of arcane as well. The sword has an arcane smell to it. Atât.
Mhm.
Welcome.
Okay.
Hello, people.
And does it look
Ciao, Ștefan.
Does it look as Dark Knight-ish as the rest of them, or is it something
It is
else?
a
Or like,
great sword. It is a great sword. Toți Dark Knights au great swords.
da, dar
But he has like this. His plate armor is silver și are hue ăsta de albastru și un pic de, știi, violetul ăla, movul ăla foarte deschis. Cum și căștile tale, de altfel. Cam așa ceva. Cum le văd eu, na.
I knew I liked him.
Culori de genul
Da.
ăsta și cu roșu. Plate armor-ul looks very used. Adică e trecut prin multe. Are o grămadă de urme, o grămadă de zgârieturi, denturi care au fost reparate. Știi că atunci când strică cineva... Ok. Ștefan.
Nu a ajuns încă.
Când cineva strică o mașină și se duce și o repară dând cu barosul în partea cealaltă, sunt
Da.
ceva de genul ăsta,
Da.
așa arată. Ok. And the great sword,
Amazing.
again,
Commitment.
he doesn't look like the typical Dark Knight. De fapt, niciunul nu arată. Cred că cel mai tipic arată Meteor și...
Și Renault, așa
și
e, da.
Renault. Da, ei
Și Morak arată ca un Dark Knight.
Da, și Morak are the black and dark violet scarf, the black bladed great sword on his back. Și el e foarte Dark Knight.
Mhm. Când se ridică, o să mă uit așa cumva la el să zic: Kane, darling, thank you for your company. I really needed a distraction tonight. Have a good night. Fac așa, îi place nea.
Good night, girl. Mai dau o chestie fără
Yeah, don't be jealous.
Ok.
Mai stau, mai încălzit foc și ies afară după aia. Dar aștept să plece el, să nu mă duc să dau de el în curte. O să stau un pic și după aia o să ies afară.
Ok.
Am stabilit că dormim la Momoca în turn, așa-i?
Da.
Dar vreau să-l găsesc pe Morak și nu mai am Sidu acum, dacă...
What?
Bine că și... Nu mai am. Ok, trebuie short. Bine.
Da, ce vrei? What do you wanna do? Pot să... Și chestia asta poate să fie un short rest, it's fine.
Da, atunci mai stau până mă odihnesc, să simt că îmi recuperez un pic
Ok,
putere. Nu, nu o să
bun.
dorm noaptea asta oricum, deci stau.
Ok.
E lună plină,
We're
n-am.
role-playing this, deci nu...
O să mă duc să caut pe Meteor, dacă e până mă odihnesc. Nu pot să zic el, dar Meteor doarme, stai că e bătrân, trebuie să doarmă
Nu
la ora asta.
doarme, că
E
e
fantom.
mort.
Te
Shit.
duci și doarme fantoma în pat.
E perfect, ar fi perfect, trebuie să-l găsesc. Da, pe avea, mă rog, noi am fost în cameră, avea mai mult birou decât altceva acolo, dar... I will go and try to find Morak,
Morac.
somehow. I will take my phantom steed and tell him to go find the wolfman. Dacă poate să mă ajute, mă caut și eu, mă uit,
Ok.
ascult,
Perception check again.
urme, tracking, something,
Primul
două
rând,
oră,
perception
cât am
check.
steed-ul. Cât am steed-ul, m-aș chinui. Oh my fucking god. Dar peste 10.
12, ok. O să zic că nu-l găsești pe Morac. It's not...
Nu-l găsesc, știu. And I'm
Nu-i
so
merit.
angry. Da. So angry. Ok, fine. Mă întorc înapoi, soposită, toată, supărată iarăși. Și m-a înveselit Kane o țără, dar...
Da.
Oh, da, that was amazing. For Echo, it was what you needed. E și lună plină, oricum, e dusă cu cap acum. Ok, the others are sleeping at Momoka. Then I will go and find... Mă uit la lună, că plină. M-am mai dus un pic din alcool. O să-l caut atunci pe Keravos, ce să facă? Dacă e singurul care a plecat, pe el trebuie să mai bat la cap.
Ok. Și după
Că
aceea
de-aia
a
numai
fost
bine
el
și
acasă,
bine.
cred, sau la lucru. Ba, nu e acasă.
M-aș întoarce înapoi în Strigana și aș umbla o sâră și l-aș căuta. Să văd dacă îl găsesc pe el. Dacă e...
Ok. Păi până îl cauți tu, restul ați zis toți că vă puneți să dormiți, corect?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Da.
Atunci efectiv trebuie să facem chestia cu Kerebus și cu Adela.
Yep. M-auziți?
Da.
Da,
Mhm.
da.
Mhm.
Cool. Let's roll. Sorry for being late.
Nu worries.
E ok. Deci cum să dau... Am dat numai zarul sub 10. Mă cred că unul singur a fost 16 la Deception, atât.
So Adela, he gave Zero, one of his little demons, cu care a făcut un pact. So
Mhm.
for now the hunger subsides. And he says, I am like you. I also overcame this hunger that I couldn't control. So let me tell you a story.
Overcame how? Overcame the madness as well. What we call gluttony.
You see, I come from a family that has
Aye.
deep roots embedded in the cornerstone of the Ganabalt Empire. I believe you've heard of the Ambrose family.
I have.
Great healers, great researchers, scholars, people that use the power of their mind and spirit to further the needs, to further the interests of the Ganabalt Empire.
Well, I've heard that as well. The stories that I know of the Ambrose are more kind, for a lack of better words.
But it wasn't always like that. In the past, maybe, there were a few heads of the house who've seen things differently. but not my father. My father was a brutal man. He loved emptying the coffers of our family. He loved beating my mother. He loved to lay around with other women, fathering bastard children. There was a legend, it's a story telling that my father had a few children in every village and town in the Ganabat Empire. It wasn't that far off. I was, of course, born as his legitimate firstborn son. I was to become his heir. And so he did anything he could to instill in me two things. That as long as he is around, he is the leader. I am just the next one. And agreed.
Agreed?
Agreed for power, a lust for more. It was never enough for him. Never enough.
I see.
When I first made a pact with my first demon, I was overcome by their power, by the hunger. It was a night that I will never forget. I became a prisoner in my own flesh. I killed my father on that night. I killed my mother. I killed the entire household. Everything that was living and breathing, that had a beating heart, was my quarry and my prey. For months and months and months, I've stalked the shadows of the woods. I've lived in caverns, on mountain tops, in ruins of the old world. Until the former number one of our guild, Illustrious, was his name.
Isis?
Illustrious.
With an I or with an E?
Illustreus. Illustreus. Ar fi, nu știu exact. cred că
Illustreus. Okay, I know, it's okay.
Illustrious. Cum așa cred că s-ar pronunța.
Vai cum am scris eu, dar ok.
Yeah. It's okay.
He would be the one who found me. He fought against my demon. But this demon was a bit different from the rest. And now I know why. Like Zero, the first demon that I've made a pact with, ate the flesh of Marco. Marco Algiotto Malacarne.
The fool.
So, as I said before, we have more in common than you think. This demon was different. It didn't want to just use me. So I don't know. Maybe it's because of of the way the bond was made, because of this demon, because of Illustrious, because of me. I snapped out of it. I returned to my senses.
Was this after your demon ingested Malakane's flesh?
Yes. Many years. I
There
no
are
longer-
some subtle differences then.
I no longer have a bond with this demon. But
Interesting.
something changed. Of course, being the heir of the Ambrose house came with its perks. No one accused me of anything. It was inconceivable of an Ambrose child who has healing abilities and one thing led to another, and I became the leader of my house. And I vowed that I will change the house from within. And so I did. I've gathered every bastard child I could. Gave them a home. Gave them a purpose. And it seems that I also try to do the same things with demons. I pity them. I love them, I hate them. It's a complicated relationship, as you know.
Yeah.
It seems that from that point on, since I overcame my hunger, I was in control. But I'm always feeling it. I'm always hungry. It is that like dancing on the edge of a knife. Never know if you cut yourself, when you fall. For now, I make bonds with every tiny little demon that I can find. But I never reveal my sight. They call me the sightless one. Because in reality I fear revealing it.
I see.
I believe that the moment I use it, it will be the first and last time I use it. I'm telling you this for two reasons.
Yeah.
I believe that you have the potential of becoming, one day, one of the Epic Sevens.
Oh.
I believe
That's just
that
a number.
it might be in your eyes, but numbers, hierarchy, bonds are important, yes?
Make no mistake, I've seen many of our order rise and fall quicker and slower. To me, and to us as reapers who hardly meet one another unless the circumstance requires it. It is just a number. It's good to meet the head, however. Thank you for being so forthright with your story. It does match mine in some regards. In others it doesn't. But I must confess, apparently this malarkey of the head houses of the Empire seems to be a running thing. You're not the first one that somehow has a messed up noble family that I know.
And I will not be the last. The second reason is that Luca trusts you. And if Luca trusts you, I trust you.
You said that?
Don't tell him I told you. He holds you in very high regards. He believes in you with all his heart. And he has seen some things in his years. He was also a mentor to me. He told me many things, he taught me many things. We both still have many things that we can learn from him.
But we do. Is he alright though? His pact is different. He's been around for a long time.
His demon is ancient, powerful. But he is a kind and twisted individual. This
Smiling man.
yes.
Yeah. I wonder what he paid in return, apart from the hunger and apart from the obvious. I fear Luca's paying more of a price than many us other reapers.
Yes, and that is his price to pay. We can lessen his burden.
Oh?
By doing what's right. By doing our part. And about being a number. I believe that the promotion for you is in order.
Yeah.
Numbers do matter. For example, if you are in a group of reapers, I believe that you should have a word to say. Sometimes you might be a leader of a group, and they are then your responsibility. I've been going forth and back with what number I should give you. For now, we are 56 reapers alive. In total.
Atât?
Atât.
56.
56
Interesting.
is all that remained after the third of a lane. We are all scattered on this continent and different on the seas. Everyone is doing their part. So, once I give you a number, I will also give you one of my demons. This is for finding you if something happens. For example, you become a glutton or a mad harvester or who knows. And also, a reminder for you of who you are. If you agree, then I will give you your station and number.
wasn't aware that I was. Fuck it, we can use all that we can get. We're up Schitt's Creek anyway.
Very well. Then, because of your contributions until now, I shall give you the number 32. 32.
Wow.
Hey,
Hey, it's better than being the last one, so...
Exact.
I was
Bun decât-
36. I was
Exact,
36.
da.
It's okay. It's good. I humbly accept.
Promotion.
A little promotion. When we will see each other again, I shall evaluate your contribution. And we'll see. For now, o să iasă de la el din mână, basically vezi cum mi se despigă carnea. This weird... E ca o bilă, cum e Ghastly din Pokémon, da? Așa. Și cu pălăriuța așa, foarte ciudată. Și are un singur ochi, așa pe lung, alb, that opens. And a tiny mouth, din care iasă niște dinți. It doesn't have a name, but it shall do its purpose.
Do all of the other Reapers have one of these? Or do you like just taking a looky-loo at me?
Everyone has such a thing. Everyone that I deem dangerous enough.
I'll take that
Wow.
as a compliment.
If,
That's
listen, if anything happens to you, even if it sounds cruel, but this is the reality we live in, kill this little one, and I shall know that something happened to you. I will also know the last location you were. But only if it is absolutely necessary. I can also
Alright.
communicate with you through him.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
You're first. What happened to, I don't know, them, he, she, it?
întreabă, da, e cea mai importantă întrebare.
Why'd you
fuck was
break
that?
up, if you don't mind me asking?
Let's say they chose a different path. I don't know where they went. I don't know if they're still alive. But they did have a powerful connection to Malakarni.
I see.
I will tell you more the next time we meet. Don't worry.
Fair enough. I wasn't trying to pry, just curious.
So, îți întinde mâna cu The Little Demon.
So what does it do? It just floats around? Can I unsummon it? How does it work?
It will become one with you. Like a shadow. Știi, la fel cum intră Zero în tine, ceva de genul.
Hello, little one. I'll have to think of a name for you.
Sare la tine pe mână și se uită la tine așa cu dinții. Clipește.
Gotta catch in a moment.
Okay, as you take this little demon, it becomes this shadowy mist and it merges with your form, and you can feel it there, like Zero. It's inside of you, but it doesn't belong to you.
Does Zero react in any way to this?
No.
Okay.
Very well. So I believe it is time for us to go to sleep. And
Yeah.
tomorrow morning, let us take our farewells from our friend Luca.
Aye, Luca's leaving, isn't he?
Yes?
Just have a word with him as well. Who knows when we might see each other, if we ever do.
Take care of you. Remember.
Oh well.
Alright. Have a good night.
Same to you. Next time we meet, I'm gonna tell you a thing or two about what happened to me. And since you asked, who was my first that I consumed?
Very well.
Good night.
Good night, Roland.
Had a lot.
Okay.
Oh, I see where this is going.
I will be right here somewhere, close to the tower, but close to the hall and the living quarters,
Okay.
because I am tired. I couldn't find Morak. Na bine, te-ai dus. I couldn't find anyone,
She's
and
not-
I'm just there waiting because I couldn't find anyone. Like my perception was shit, and I'm just looking at the moon and waiting, close to the tower and close to the living quarters,
Okay.
because I'm still thinking he has to come back at some point.
Erebus. Oh shit.
Păi la un moment dat o să se întoarcă, mă gândesc, nu?
Yeah.
Ok.
Păi eu m-am întors de afară, dacă nu am găsit pe Morak și aștept acolo în curte.
Ok. So you wait. at
Hello!
some point, He returns.
Da.
Oh. Here's someone I didn't expect to see tonight. I thought you were getting your hanky-panky with a werewolf.
Werewolf. Apparently he's a wolf man, and he's away somewhere. I couldn't find him. I'm too tired. Where have you been? You left
Busy.
so abruptly after. No, yes, of course. Some hanky panky.
Nay,
I'm-
official Reaper business.
Oh, is Luca all right? Something happened?
Oh no, that's a tough question. Ask something easier.
No, really. Did something bad happen?
No, Echo, everything's fine. Don't worry. It's
All right.
good to see a friend after such a long time. Despite his looks, young Master Edelgard has been quite an inspiration on my person.
He made quite an impression. Aiden's big brother is your boss. Like, such a small world.
Yeah. Don't let that get to you.
Yes, of course, trying. The world is my stage, big or small.
He's an
The
interesting
show
man,
should be
that one.
amazing.
He's an interesting man, that one. Turns out we have a lot in common, him and I.
Because you are both a reaper, or because
Yeah.
of what you told us before you left, before we helped Orion? Do you want to talk about it?
No, maybe some other time. Do you want to talk about your past, Echo? You want to share horror stories? Is that it?
No, I was just. Well, I told the others, might as well. I have confirmed with an old friend of mine, the Dusk Eleven, if you remember her, the huntress that came in the Great Hall. That I mean, you also know because you were on the chair as well. Awful chair. You don't remember what you said and what you were asked, but you heard what the rest of us answered. And
Correct.
and you paid attention, right? You heard
Every single word.
I see.
It doesn't matter.
Are you
It
angry?
really doesn't matter. No.
No.
To me, you'll always be Echo Silverash.
That's all I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, but please keep going. No, I won't stop. You can compliment me further. I will take it.
No, it's perhaps it's not the best time, but yeah. To me, you'll always be that stilly, veiny master of ceremonies whose show I ruined in the Twilight Theatre. Whatever your past may be, until such time comes that you want to be called otherwise, Echo Silverash is all right with me.
Good. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's part of what I wanted to ask you. And I also have another question.
First, tell me about this Dusk Ellison of yours. She's a hunter, right?
Yes, she was one of the ones who trained me and took me in as part of the hunters group. She even taught me how to lead a group of hunters while we were hunting some feral demons in the woodlands. She came with some unsettling news from Duskbarrow, and I am very... I guess it is my turn to be angry now. It's my turn to be the angry one out of the group. But then I was prepared to take it all in, accept my decision, even...
I feel like you're avoiding the subject.
I'm trying not to. You were... Okay. Okay, go ahead. Ask. I shall answer.
All right. I'll play a little game. What did you do, Echo Silverash? What did you do?
I fucking hate that question. After Une, Tia, you saw her, died.
You did?
Marco was there. He decided not to kill me and asked to join his troop. And that very same night, I left Duskbarrow and my brother Numwa to go with Marco. I was prepared to be hated by him, to be the bad guy in his story for leaving him. I was not prepared to hear what Rembria told me. He apparently decided not to become the next head of Duskbarrow. He left and joined the feral elves of the woodlands. There were a group of barbaric sort of tribe who were fighting against the Empire on their own. And he hasn't returned because of me.
Hmm. Well, do you think he can handle himself? Do you think he can make it? Is he strong?
That's the thing I don't know. He had very powerful magical abilities. He was supposed to be the next head shaman of Duskbarrow. But I left. I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. Remria said they don't know where he is exactly. They will find him, but he is very, very angry. It's my fault.
I'm still missing a few puzzles here. First of which being, is Malakane responsible for the death of your mother?
No. No, she
Good.
had on her own. She was tired. She was old. She was
A worshipper of Rhea Silva.
Yes, you mentioned you don't agree with.
No.
I do not worship,
Listen,
or also I do not agree with Rhea Silva or the teachings. It's just that Une did. So that's
also gods are fickle creatures. They giveth and they taketh away.
I am still not okay with Une being gone, but I didn't think that me being gone would matter that much to him. And I was, like I said, prepared to be hated and hope that once I destroy the Empire and get rid of this hunger once and for all, I could return and beg for forgiveness and beg him to take me back in Duskbarrow, and
What?
eventually.
Wait, I'm still missing a piece of the puzzle. What reason would he have? What reason would he have to hate you? So,
Because I left him alone after Une died. So,
right.
and apparently it's my fault. And now he was so angry with the fact that I left.
Left him
because
how? Left him how, Echo?
I left the village to join Marco in the circus and left him
Did
alone.
you leave a
Grieve.
message? Like you usually do.
Well, as a matter of fact, yes, I did. That was my first ever message. Apparently, it was not as good as I. Oh, fuck, who am I kidding? It was awful. I just said I'm sorry and that she was peaceful in the end. And I left like a complete and heartless asshole and left him alone to grieve. And apparently, he didn't grieve and just left. And now I don't know if he is safe, don't know where he is. No one knows where he is, and I can't just go and find him and look for him. We have all of this, and I have all of you to take care of. You all are all depending on me. You all need me.
Finally get over yourself, Silverash. You need us just as much as we need you.
Yes, of course, equality and all that. Yes, of course. Apologies, darling. I know.
As far as your brother goes, if he's anything like you, I wouldn't give up hope just that quick. You do, however, need to say sorry. And you do need to face what you did.
Yes, well, he is better than me, though, so that's a plus. He's way better. Just that he's lost, and I hope that they will find him. Anyway, have a seat. I need to ask you something. Sit down. It's really cold, but sit down.
All right. Suppose we haven't talked in a while. All right, out with it.
You said,
I said many things.
yes, yes. One of the things that you said to me today, mă uit așa în sus, is it because I spilled your real name to the others? It's because I said I would keep it a secret and didn't? I apologize for that, though. Did you not forgive me? Are you still angry because of that? Is that why you said that to me? Or is it because I burned you with the flames? Or is it because you said you don't trust? Is that true? Because you also said that we are friends, and friends trust each other, don't they? I never asked about details of your past. I always assumed that the Empire took your family, and that is why you became a Reaper, putting all the pieces together. I never asked because I also didn't like others to ask, so I thought that by not asking, I was being respectful. Were you, because I didn't care enough to ask? Is that why you're angry? What is it exactly? What did I do? Tonight, I am prepared to have everything come crashing down on my head, so now is your chance.
I'm sorry. I will not join your pity party, Silverash.
What
I
did I
will
do,
open my...
Calloway? That was me. No.
Right, yeah. That is my name. It's true. I have a lot of things on my mind.
I
It might have
imagine.
been a bit unfair. Maybe a little bit of my current frustrations leak out. I'm sorry for that. It's not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you fully.
Oh, well, okay. I can understand that. I can accept that.
After all, it's very difficult to trust a ticking time bomb.
I have it under control.
To get my meaning.
I have it under control.
Well, I
And besides,
tend to
like last time,
disagree with you.
like last time, you and your blade are always ready. Do not hesitate next time. If it comes to that, but it won't, because I can control them now. And I am quite powerful in battle. You are the one who is swallowed by the worm. I helped get you out, so.
Yeah, thanks for that. It's true.
All right.
Of course, were the roles reversed, I would have most likely slashed the guts out of the creature to get you out as well. So it's a moot point.
Thank you. Yes, well. I can definitely understand frustrations and being too harsh on others tonight. Most of all tonight. Well,
What does that mean, most of all tonight? Is it one of the nights?
why yes, it is. But because of all the shit
I had a
that happened today,
of course.
because of all the shit that happened today, I am more so in control of myself tonight because of the anger and the tears and
All right, here's the thing. I have to prepare a bunch of gifts for the Therae. I have a lot of friends there, and Theraeans expect gifts. they give gifts in return, but they expect gifts as well. So, what toys and little knickknacks do you have on you?
Oh shit. I have some. Most of my things were in my carriage back at the circus. But I have some. Wait. And I go to my pouch.
And
And
we'll
I
say
have
we,
some-
we
I have some things, but not a lot. I have a lot of weird shit, like an acorn and some charcoal and some ink, and I can draw some for you if you want to give it
Perfect.
as a gift.
perfect. Anything will
Yeah.
do. Anything will do. That is non-Syrian. I think they will buy it and enjoy it. I have a bunch of friends that are much like the Tabaxi.
Yes,
Thank
I
you,
saw
Tim.
some of your theory friends. Yes, they are very, very interesting. Once I
Yep.
am better, I want to talk to all of them and ask them for embarrassing memories of you. But you won't be present, so don't worry.
Apparently, only Paro has access to such things, and I must talk to him about it.
Thank you for the information. That will be. I really need some joy after all the shit. But it was a good day. Everything considered, we found out a lot of things. We found out we have allies in the fucking Sylvain. And Aiden is alive, part of the Ambrose family. We can now have maybe a connection with him. I'm still a bit
What do you
worried.
know?
but he-
Echo, serious time. Serious talk, Echo. Serious talk.
Fine.
What do you know of the Ambroses? What do you know of their family? What has Aiden told you about them?
Terrible darling, Aiden was a child, as was I, when I knew him. We didn't know he was part of the Ambrose family, I don't think. He always assumed he was just like the rest of us, made there. So I'm so happy he found his home, a place where he can live, but I don't know anything about the Ambrose except what our darling Dark Knight and this Adderall told us. And Luca said that they are a noble family and all that. I have no further information, which is also a problem. We need more information about the Ambrose family, about the Izo, about his connection with the Benoit and... Stai. Benoit and... cum cheamă pe ăla? Cum îi cheamă?
Izo.
Nu, pe ăsta, pe cu cine s-a căsătorit sora lui Relo, doamne.
Omnil.
Omniel. Izo.
Omniel Izo, așa, tot Izo, stai că se why that we need to get more information, get inside and tear them apart from the inside, like rip all of the foundations away and have them fight each other, and Aiden could help us. I'm sure he
Easy
will.
there. You do this often. Stop jumping 10 steps ahead. We're
I
no
am
match
so
for
drunk.
an Izo. We're no match for a Benoit.
Not yet.
Least of all,
You will.
what does she call herself? The mother of Raven? No, the mother of
Eagles.
Eagles.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh yes, I
Mother of
hate
evil.
her. I have not a single tie with that woman, but I hate her so much for what she did to my darling Orion. I will gladly watch her burn. Well, our lordship and Orion kill her. That will be quite entertaining.
Beatrice.
We are no match for them, but we will once we gather more information.
That's also a pretty large picture, and we only have a bit of it.
Mhm,
Wait
mhm.
and see what unfolds.
Yep.
Don't be
I do
hasty,
not-
Silverlash. Don't be hasty.
And
Da-
you
dar
don't be
ok,
reckless.
Scuze, intervin. Beatrice, lui Orion,
Nu, Galatea.
e alta, e Galatea.
Păi da,
Yeah.
Galatea, nu de aia?
I was confused
Yeah.
too, but I didn't want to.
Că voi vorbeați de
Ah.
Beatrice, the Mother of Eagles, care e sora lui Abel.
Yeah, that's what I say. Isn't that what you meant?
Nu, Galatea, de aia cu doves.
Oh, the
de-aia-
doves.
E alta.
Oh, right. Okay. You asked me to not be reckless against the person that single-handedly insinuated the plot that got my mother captured. I'm sorry. I cannot promise you anything. That woman needs to die. That woman needs to die
Until
with
then,
haste.
until then. Yes, agree. Don't be reckless until then, so that we can actually kill her. And Alexander, let's not forget, the big prize. Wait, get my claws into his flesh and fac acolo zgomotele să fiu foarte weird. But,
I'd love to see that. You versus the fucking Archbishop.
Yes, yes. Once, get my
What are you
claws
gonna
off
do?
him.
Beat him at chess?
No, I will
Some
rip his
wars,
flesh apart
maybe.
with my...
Some wars.
I will rip his flesh apart with my claws and eat his... nu știu, cum să zic, I will pull his intestines out and shove them in his mouth. I will rip his neck open and... Da, să fie foarte grafic acolo și tot. I will use my cane and slice his arms away and I can take his arms and beat them with it. Da, încep și averez acolo. Mult, mult. It will be amazing. I can't wait.
You're lucky you're amusing. Otherwise, I would have slapped you already.
Wait, whoa. I thought we were bonding right now. We were having a moment. What's all this aggression for? I am quite tipsy still, so yes, maybe I will revert back to the elegant and sophisticated.
Okay.
Shall we retire?
And-
Momoka-san, we can. I'm just Momoka-san. We can sleep in her tower tonight. The others are probably already passed out on the couches. She has couches, Cannabis, and pillows. It's
One of these days, I'm gonna wipe my feet before I go into her tower.
Oh, wait, one more thing before we go. Când ne ridicăm, o să mă opresc, o să mi-așez cane-ul, să mă îndrept. Do you need a hug?
A hug?
You shared some very painful memories with us, and I won't lie. I am sad and I'm sorry that we went through all that. Like I said, I thought that by not asking about it, I was being a good friend. I really didn't expect or imagine what you actually went through. So, do you need a hug?
I'm gonna say, only because you're sad. I'm not sad, you are.
Okay. Yes, you are not sad. Okay. And I'll give you a hug. And then, right before we let go, I will say, and do not worry. I will help you kill the rest of them as well. Let's go. Și urcăm în turn.
Okay.
Adică eu urc.
Okay.
Yep,
So,
let's go.
retrageți și voi. For the night. Sunteți toți în turn.
Mm-hmm.
Orion.
Ok.
So, Orion.
What do I dream about?
You
I'm so
get
scared.
another vision. A familiar frame of this individual that has haunted your dreams in the past a few times. Finally, being inside of the tower, maybe even because of your Enigma and the Anima Dreamscape quest that you did, maybe because of the guidance of Momoka, the vision is much more vivid and stronger and clearer. And finally, you can see the face of this individual. You can see a Mikote.
Okay.
He's a male, clad in red, black and gold leathers. You can see him having a darker skin, bright golden eyes, and black hair. And cum au micote chestiile alea aici, semnele alea lor. You can see he's using a rapier and some sort of a magical orb that floats in his left hand. And with a flurry of strikes and parries, he fights against some soldiers. You can see then the vision shifts and he moves through the wilderness, through forests, and you can see before you this cave. Beyond, you can hear the winds howling through crevices and cracks in the stone, the old stone. You can see it's covered in everywhere. It's covered in ice, and these giant ice pillars. And you can see soldiers, imperial soldiers. You can see the blazon, the holy of the house Izo. You can also see the symbol of the church of the Ganabalt Empire, the Triungiu, with the arcane, the divine, and the fel, creating their divine symbol.
The Triune.
The Triune, the holy church of Triune. And you can see him fighting, and you can see two other entities, creatures besides him. You can see a white snake, a giant white snake, fighting together with this Micote fellow against the Ganabalt Empire, against the soldiers. And you can see this huge construct, a golem made out of solid stone. It looks like a walking tower, and it fights against the soldiers. And then you can see 6 individuals coming from the shadows. You can see yourself, you can see your friends, and you can see Arda Shah with you as well. And you see a great fight begins to ensue. You guys, together with the giant snake and the tower golem and this Micote fellow, you just flank the soldiers and you almost defeat them. You use your magics, you also have your earthly star at the ready. You can see everyone using their abilities. Agent summons Garuda, you can see Zero summoned there. But then, there is a blinding light coming from the shadows. And you can see this celestial entity. And the light just sweeps across the battlefield. And the vision ends. And you open up, it's morning. You wake up and it's morning.
Do I recognize the Micote fellow from as the guy who was running and protecting the blue flame?
Exactly. Yes.
So were we told where he could be found exactly,
Da,
or
da. Momoca v-a spus că prin viziunea ei și-a dat seama că locația unde ar fi ascuns ăsta the Blue Flame e aici, the Hoarfrost Caves. The Hoarfrost Caves is a complex system of caves that was used by the Feral Elves in the past as a foothold to fight against the Empire, doing this guerrilla warfare against the Ganabalt soldiers and those who trade inside of the Empire. But that's a long time ago.
And the white snake, was it the same Jotun that we knew? Or...
Seems to be the same one, adică nu mai există altul, din câte știți voi.
Ah, no. Okay.
a warning? I see. I must tell my friends right away. Wait, what is this strange sensation that I feel inside?
Nu!
Nu o să vă zic exact ce e chestia, dar o să dau rolul
Nu, nu,
din
nu.
ăsta după fiecare long rest.
Nice.
By the way, I'm gonna take my long rest then.
Da, puteți să vă dați toți long rest, nu uitați,
Da,
cei
da.
care aveți The Echo, cred că Renault și Echo, citiți-vă un pic și... Ok.
Can still be useful. Asta e practic abilitatea lui Bianca, îmi amintesc,
Da,
ce
corect.
ai dat în campania.
Divination wizards stuff.
Mm.
Ok. So you all...
Bine că mi-ai adus aminte că am uitat. Am uitat. Cum faci?
Pur și simplu, you roll a D20.
Ce? Unde-s rolurile alea bune?
No, și scrie la voi pe asta ce face.
Da, da.
O altă chestie...
Nu e chiar Divination wizard.
O chestie tehnică, m-am
Da.
uitat un pic la The Relic Weapon la tine, Orion. În mod normal ar trebui să adaugi acel +1 la your spell save DC, dar nu-l adaugă. DC-ul tău ar trebui să fie 8 plus proficiency bonus care e 3 plus de la Wisdom modifier 4 ar fi 15 plus 1 de la The Earthly Star ar fi 16, dar văd că nu-l adaugă indiferent ce fac. Și inclusiv dacă îți adaug un item gata făcut de ei, care îți dă +1 la spell attack și DC, nu se adaugă din ceva motiv și nu înțeleg de ce. Dar o să facem. În cazul în care se ajunge la o bătălie astăzi, adaugi tu acel +1, știi că ai un +1 și...
Deci DC 15 e cea în mod natural,
Da,
nu?
ar trebui să ai 16 tu.
Ok. Dacă e 8 plus Wisdom modifier plus proficiency, nu?
Da, și ai 15. Și +1 de la Earthly Star ar trebui să fie plus 16. Despre
Ok,
DC-ul.
got it.
Și plus 7 ar fi plus your spell attack, dar ar trebui să fie plus 8 de la ăsta.
Ok, we'll keep that in mind.
Da, deci nu știu, de ce nu-l adaugă? Nu,
Trebuie să faci manual ăsta.
posibil, nu știu, lasă că rezolvăm pentru data viitoare. Ok, so what would you guys want to do? It's a new day. O să zic că e în jur de
Știu.
10 ca să fie, să vă dați toți long restul și așa. So, yeah.
Cum avem? Avem canapele? Cum am dormit?
Grămadă toți unul lângă altul.
I will like to
În afară de
hug
Orion.
Carabas
Orion
when
și
I'm
Momoka,
when
they
I'm in
have
the
rooms.
morning.
They have rooms upstairs.
Of course, he's. Yeah, I would like to be hugging Carabas so I can be like. Dimineața.
Farmer style, I probably wake up first and I don't know. Give her, take her book and replace myself with the book.
Yep.
If Carabus is waking up and makes any noise at all, I'm waking up.
Okay.
You do.
I mean, I'm not particularly trying to be sneaky or anything, but I need to find Edelgard. Luca.
This is not farmer life, this is barracks life.
Ah,
Somebody wakes up, everybody wakes up.
true. But
Okay.
we are in the tower, I suppose. No, that's what I would like to do. Find
Okay.
Luca Edelgard.
Ok, te duci atunci, poți să duci la The Dining ăsta sau The Guild Hall and you can find Luca
Yeah,
without
yeah.
any problems.
Play out
Would
the
ask
run.
where you're going, what you're doing.
Need to find Luca. He's leaving this morning. Most of the parties is staying
Mai
another week.
vorbesc eu cu Luca.
Edelgard's leaving.
I'll join you.
Noel zice,
Sure.
can I join too? I also
Yeah.
need to talk to him, I think it's time.
Was gonna take you, scholar, like a sack of potatoes had you not insisted yourself.
Right, I can throw rocks.
Throw rocks at who?
At
At your
you.
great grandpappy?
But you!
What's wrong with you?
Tu nu vrei să arunci asta pietre spre tine. Ok. Deci voi trei...
Respect your elders.
Right.
Down Bobernac.
Let's not wake everybody up.
You old geezer.
I prefer the term curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon it is. It's a mean geezer.
Ok. So, voi trei mergeți să-l căutați pe Luca. Restul?
Eu dorm până când mă trezește cineva, efectiv să mă trezească, nu așa, numai să simt. Că îmi dau seama că i-am auzit că au plecat, dar eu dorm. Că
Ok.
s-a mețit că...
Ryan, Agent?
O trezesc pe Echo, because I care about her.
Eu mă trezesc și mă duc până în dining hall și eu.
Ok.
I'm up. What happened? Where is everyone?
It is okay. Don't panic. But it is morning, and you should probably, do the usual thing: wash up, get some breakfast, and
Yes, let's go.
probably say goodbye to some people who are probably leaving back to their own realm.
Yes, Luca will need to go find Isabella today, but I'm up. Okay, I'm up. Okay.
And once you're done with that, I have some important information to share
Yes, of course, Durian darling. Did
with
you sleep well?
with
All
all
good?
of you.
Yes,
Splendid.
of course.
Splendid, and quite informative.
Oh, did you have a vision?
Of course. I always have visions, my dear, and being in this tower and with the guidance of the expert astrologians, well, let's just say what I saw was not 100% encouraging, but I'm sure we can. I see it as a warning, so to speak, as a way to help
Right.
us prepare a little more to the journey ahead. But let's not worry about that now. First, let's eat. Let's get our strength, get our bearings,
Yes.
and
Yes,
then we
all
can
right.
talk
I shall go and get ready. Wait. Și mă întorc și o să vin la Orion și o să le iau și pe el în brațe. Și dar
course.
să give you a hug și stau așa un pic, și stau like a longer hug și de așa după mă uit la tine. Good morning, Orion, good morning. Like, gata,
Good
mă duc să
morning.
mă spăl pe față sau ceva, avem apă probabil, but basin of water
apă.
somewhere.
Ok.
I shall be the last to arrive. Go join the others, Orion darling. I shall make my grand entrance once I am all dolled up.
Of course.
Ok.
Okay, note to self, Orion, don't forget her daily hugs. It seems she needs them. Okay, let's go.
Ok, so Agen cu Kerebus, Renault și Noel, voi ați fost primii care ați ieșit să mergeți spre The Dining Hall. Ryan pe urmă și pe urmă o să vină și Echo, să trezească și Momoca. So, primul lucru, în momentul în care ieșiți în courtyard, o să vedeți pe Taro Hidehira, that's his full name, pe Taro. His blade is out, and you can see. De ce de două ori scris asta? Okay, that's what the fuck. Okay, and you can see Kaba, the big Oni fellow. Dacă nu mă înșel, da, Kaba, the red-skinned Oni. He also has his two blades out. La cât de mare e, sunt amândouă o katanas, but he's holding them with one hand, basically.
Ai katana.
Partea de sus, he's naked, he has his kimono cumva dat yukata jos, legat la brâu, atârnă în jos, he's there, you can see him, vedeți respirația în frigul ăsta, ninja afară. You can see Taro holding his position, his stance, but they are not moving. Sunt la, cât să zic, 5 feet distanță unul de celălalt. They are not in melee reach yet, but they just sit there and they do not move. They just stare and nothing's happening.
I know what they're doing, right? I think I know what they're doing. Practicing chi,
Fă-mi un,
right?
fă un perception check.
Sure. Perception. Perception is right there. Head. 14, sir.
Okay, so indeed, as you focus immediately, cumva instinctual, you focus on your breathing, and you can feel their chi emanating from them. They rooted themselves firmly in the ground, and their chi just touch each other. It's aproape că ia să scântei, știi? That their chi just fights, and it's a battle of wills, basically. And then,
Who's winning?
and then momentan egal, and then in a flash of lightning, they both charge, and you can see Kaba cum îi apare o zgârietură pe față, and you can see his kimono is sliced, and he falls to one knee. Again, you defeat me, Seirei Yaiba. And evident în Seirian. Și Taro își scutură blade-ul, câțiva droplets of blood cad pe zăpadă. He takes his blade and just puts it in the scabbard.
Which is totally, absolutely a myth. They never did that.
Nu contează, it's the anime style.
They always used a cloth. Am aflat și eu acum 2 zile.
Da, se întoarce and he bows, and Kaba also, he puts his blades away, and he bows, and they look at you, they acknowledge your presence. And Taro seems to be really fast
Bun, am zis.
and pretty powerful.
Da, poți fi
Really fast, this
sorry.
is?
Hmm?
Really fast?
Really fast,
it?
yeah, very, very fast, and pretty powerful.
Impressive.
De asemenea, cei care sunteți mai atenți un pic, observați că pe undeva lateral se uită Kyo, se uita la toată bătălia asta și zice: I should have put my money on you, Taro, not on you, Kaba. Și, ei trei se distra acolo, în the courtyard, basically.
It's a very productive way to start a morning, getting injured.
Taro zice: This training is necessary. De ce mi-a să French accent? Goddammit. This
Training is necessary.
this training is necessary.
Training necessary.
Exact. Mi-a să French accent. Dacă
Great evil.
Da, job.
But
Evil.
it is important to keep our senses owned. Kaba, yes. Now let's get something to eat.
Don't you use training swords in the Seirei?
Taro zice: Only the little ones use them. We are men. We fight with real swords.
This is not fighting, is it?
It is. Every day we put our lives on the line. For us it is. It is...
Against each other, against friends.
We do fight using our swords. Real swords. So that our senses will never become dull. It is necessary. It is our ways. It is also important to know how to hold back. also part of the
Okay,
training.
Master. Okay, Master Sehe, if you say so.
What
Won't
about
presume
you?
to.
How do you prefer to train with your friends?
We don't really.
You should.
Maybe we should.
Kaba zice, using sticks.
Everyone has to start somewhere, right?
Of course.
1,000 strikes a day. And I look at
Taro zice,
Taro.
hai, 1,000 strikes a day, and then some.
But Onis are nothing to laugh at either. I felt the blows of your kodachis and the slashes of your katanas before.
Nu zice nimic.
I've sparred with your kind,
Nu zice nimic, he just
and
smiles.
I've been beaten before.
You should practice your chi more, zice Taro.
Fair enough. Perhaps you can give me some pointers. Last I left off, I could still do this. And I hold the candle.
Ți-a prins în lumânare?
Da, pe nu? And I exhale without making the candle
Sigur,
move.
dacă n-ai exersat de ani de zile, o să fac așa, fac.
That's
Zice,
I'm out of practice.
as the master say, breathing comes first. Breathe. Learn how to breathe. It is the most important thing that you can do.
Ooh. That's the first reason why I would be afraid to go back to the Seirei.
Faci te-ar pune ăștia să respiri toată ziua.
Yes,
Te-ar pune să
that would happen
lucrezi pe câmp iară și că ți-ai uitat în
for sure.
Ok. So, you go to the mess.
Rămân un pic în urmă și zic lui Agent, would like to see the bastards try 1,000 strikes with my sword. Not tiny little katanas.
Așa spun.
I smirk.
Nice.
Do they have
You
good
tell
hearing?
him.
Nu zic.
Zic că rămân un pic în spate.
Da. So, you go to the dining hall. Puteți să vă găsiți
Eu îmi
ceva.
imaginez urechile lui Chiara Băscu se mișcă, știi, așa ca iepurii, se mișcă atât așa. Trebuie.
Not necessarily. I'm distracted.
Also, am zis-o în, as hateful
Da,
mind blow.
So, you do arrive at the dining hall. E toată lumea acolo. Inclusiv the Seirei diplomats, envoys, everyone, even Remria, even the other Dark Elezen that came with her. You can see Kyo is also there. He se pune jos. Vedeți the Tabaxi, the Neko Yokai, Senri, care au venit cu ei. Vedeți pe Emiya, toți. Kaba se pune și el acolo, se pune și Taro lângă ei. There's also Sylvain, he talks with Clovis, toată lumea e acolo, basically, inclusiv Canis, care stă lângă Meteo și vă salută și Momoka și toată lumea cumva, you all gather up, Meteor vorbește cu voi, vă zice să aveți o zi productivă, e și Luca acolo, vă salută, Adelal lângă Luca și you all begin to exchange pleasantries and information and whatever you wish to do. The day is yours.
Go with Noel to Luca, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tu mergi cu ei, Alin?
Edelgard.
Yeah, I want
We have a word.
Atunci I'll catch you guys later. I'll go grab us
I'll
some
catch you outside.
to
Okay.
eat.
Deci care vreți să vorbiți cu Luca? The Dark Brothers and okay.
And the Noel, yes.
And, okay.
Never works for me. It never works for me.
Ok, păi mâncați. Luca vrea să mănânce and he's like, everybody just wants to talk with me. Și Adelali zâmbește, îi face un semn să ducă și lol. Tu ești într-un rave. Deci.
Fun, I Mac.
Da?
E de la Apple, am înțeles.
Nu, nu e adevărat. Încearcă tu, Mihai.
Nu merge.
Cum să nu mi-ar...
E de la Discord, nu e de la Discord.
Da, dar e probabil
Sau la-
alte versiuni pe cum îi zice, iCos, era să zic.
Icos.
Bine, mie la tabletă îmi dă aici am efect, într-adevăr.
Păi da, e de la Apple.
Dar și tu ai, folosești tableta, de ce nu folosești pe iPad și tu, prea?
Numai ca să poți să faci așa.
Da, of course.
Ok, so Agent, în momentul în care Senri and the other Senri și Enya și toți the other the Seiren envoy see you, they se ridică, they take a bow, courteous bow, and they invite you to join them for breakfast.
I will join, yes.
Ok, you will join. Voi restul mergeți cu Luca afară și... Noel, she still keeps her distance. And Luca o vede, he acknowledges her, se uită la voi doi și nu zice nimic, o lasă pe ea să vadă un pic cum reacționează, cum se comportă.
Like dogs.
Voi doi acolo. Protect Noel. Ok. So, ieșiți afară. So I wanted to eat my breakfast. What do you want to talk about? Again?
You're leaving, you bastard. Thought I'd just let you go like that.
We'll see each other again, don't worry.
Yeah, you say that so lightly. It came together this time. Who knows in the future?
I just cursed myself, didn't I?
A bit. You think you can do it? What's your... What? You think you can convince them?
Isabella, yes, of course. I can.
Alright, maybe that one. Yeah.
The others, we'll see. And I'm very curious where the fuck Marco is. Where he is?
But you know what I'm
Everyone
curious
is.
of? How many steps ahead are you? Why do you believe so harshly that they are the key to all of this?
Because he's very old.
You're missing a part of the puzzle. You
keeping
haven't met
it-
these
I'm keeping it simple.
carnies.
I'm keeping it simple. The Empire has demons. Why shouldn't we?
It's a dangerous game.
It is. We are outnumbered.
No.
We are outsmarted. We do not have enough resources. We need allies. It's as simple as that. And I do trust Marco. I trust Isabella.
My problem is, and I know you don't know me that well. Once we get demons and the Empire has demons, what's to stop them from getting to us?
Us. I mean,
Was that simple?
I'm putting it like that. Yes, it's not that simple. Of course, it's complicated, but as long as the Empire has the backing of demons and the Felcourt, it's not a fair fight. They have ambassador class demons that can travel through worlds, can bring them magic items, can bring them information.
Can they not be killed or stopped getting through?
Of course they can.
Then
They
why
are
not do that?
living beings, they can be killed, but how do you
Cut
kill
their power
someone?
off.
How do you kill someone who snaps their fingers and they just go, open up a portal and just went through it and disappear into another world? How do you kill that? And this is where Marco comes in, and the other demons. There are a few Jester class demons who can travel through the worlds. Marco and Isabella are like them. We'll see. But I believe we need that advantage as well. I also want to find
Just
Nobu.
merely asking questions.
I also want to find my friend. I also know that some of you are looking for your friends who are probably, possibly in the Fell. Marco can travel there. Isabella can go there. So they are important allies and they are worth the risk. That is what I believe. If I'm wrong, then we are fucked.
Exactly.
But we are
Listen,
probably fucked
Listen.
either way. So
the way it's looking. Nevertheless, listen to your gut, Luca. If it doesn't feel right, then just back out.
don't worry, I always have an escape route ready. Well, talk.
I'm not even gonna ask what that means.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I have my means of escaping. They didn't catch me for 100+ years. They will not catch me now.
Stop jinxing yourself, man.
Yes, he's jinxing himself. He's so dead. He's so fucked.
Taci.
So,
Nu.
yeah, that is my goal. Și o să vă zic că basically he wants to go to Sunshade.
La Mercutio.
Do you mind telling me how you know these guys?
Ah, okay.
Where'd you meet them anyway?
In the past, they had
Malakane especially.
I owe him. I owe him a great deal. It's because of him that I've learned to control my abilities.
Is that a name I should know?
Oh, Marco.
Marco Argiotto Malacarne.
That's the one. That's the fucker.
He's the head of the Twilight Troop.
Yes. Yes.
Christ. Nu Christ, că nu există.
Or something.
Gods.
Echo
I'm not
said-
there. I'm not.
No, you're not.
No.
Don't worry.
Very strange fellow.
He is.
Very, very strange fellow.
He's even older than I am, much older. I believe he's been around since before the time of the Empire, maybe even longer. So I'm not trusting him blindly, but I believe we need him. And if there is a demon who you can trust, that's Isabel. She's special. Maybe, Renaud, if you meet Isabella, maybe you would change your perspective of your opinion. There is at least one demon in this world that's kind and good, and that's Isabella. If there is someone who's willing to help us, it would be her.
I'm trying to keep my mind as open as I can.
That is a good thing.
Masaluka.
Just look up. It's fine.
Just worried. I keep getting this image in my head of having demons follow you to catch other demons and ending up surrounded.
I believe we all do. And what about you?
But-
No, scusi.
That's not why I wanted to talk to you actually.
Alright.
And yes, if it also involves Noel. If she would grow a pair and come here,
I don't have a pair, I'm a girl. Alright?
It's a figure of speech.
So, Noel, bine. Hi. Luca's like, hi. So you must be Noel. And if I'm not mistaken, you're Noel Edelgard. Yes, no, yes, se uită la voi.
Listen, if you want an icebreaker on a conversation, I will tell you this. And I do not presume to know everything there is to know about it, but one of the knights that previously held my stone was Pelennor Edelgard. And sometimes I can talk to him. Now recently I've kind of been an asshole to him, and I'm feeling bad about it, so I was thinking maybe a message from his nu ancestors, the opposite. Cum îi zice?
Luca e băiatul lui.
Yeah, from his
Descendants.
descendants would
Make things up.
me feel better, make him feel better, something of the sorts.
So you've inherited my father's soul crystal.
I have, yes.
If you meet him and want to pass on a message from me, just tell him that
He won't.
I will carry his heart forever. That
Whoa.
is,
Down.
that is my burden to bear, my choice through time. And tell him that the flames of the Empire will never burn his heart. Or our
Will never
families.
burn him.
His heart or our families. And I appreciate you doing this. And Noel, I believe we have some things to discuss. Because it seems that you are what? My grand-niece? Something like that. And if you two would excuse us, I believe we have some things to discuss.
Of course.
Catching up to do.
So,
If ever I can control this thing better and can pull you into a meeting, would you consent to that?
like meeting the spirit of my father.
As he was back in the day.
You can do that as a Dark Knight?
Not necessarily as a Dark Knight.
Huh. If you
I
can...
do not promise things, and I also have to ask for his consent first.
Well, let me think about it. It is an intriguing proposition. It is...
Of course, you two talk amongst yourselves if you want to do it.
Thank you.
I don't promise I can. I'm sure Noel would want to find out more. I'm sure you would. I'm just hoping bringing him some words from you will resolve this tension that I've created.
Se uite la tine, Kerebos, și zice, you have good friends.
Yeah. I do.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I will
It's
take
a
my
little
leave.
right.
We'll talk, and then we'll say our goodbyes. Don't worry, I will come and meet you.
All right.
And when the gods and the fates Will it? We will meet again. Don't worry. As he jinxed himself to fucking to another existence, my god. Ok. Vedem. Se duce cu
On the
noi.
way back, I keep saying the words in my head, so they're fixed.
Ok, awesome. E căzut lui Mihai. Ok. So, the rest of you, Agent, tu mănânci micul dejun cu The Seirei.
Yes.
O să zic că...
Can I ask, when I see
Da.
Agent, can I ask Kerebus if it's polite to just sit at somebody's table and eat?
Theoretically, it's
What
your
the fuck does
table.
it matter? It's your table. You're the master of the house. It's we who should be asking permission from you, Master Dark Knight.
I didn't want to intrude on him, and I don't quite understand the customs of the Seirei. Yeah, should we
fuck
join
it.
them?
Agent, do you mind?
Până ajungeți voi acolo, voi aveți conversația asta în curte. În momentul în care vă întoarceți și dați să intrați în the dining hall din the courtyard, vă cade pe cap niște zăpadă. You look up și you do see this huge fat cat. Are o eșarfă. bineînțeles.
What color? Is the cat? The cat, not the-
The cat is
yes.
golden brown and white.
Tabby.
Really, really big. Are ochi din aia, nu-i se văd pupilele, ca în anime, doar niște linii. Și are pe spate o grămadă de chestii. It has a backpack and all sorts of satchels and a leather
So it's
pouch.
not humanoid. It's not humanoid.
No, it's not human. It's a fat cat. It's a giant cat.
Like a mount?
Da, like a mount. It also are o chestie în aia pe spate pe care poți să stai.
Is
Oh,
there anyone riding the cat?
Not now.
Yeah.
No. The
This
cat,
is the right way.
the cat just looks at you and says, "Purr,
Says,
purr." Și se linge. Și se uită în altă parte.
It says purr.
It says purr.
Like actual purr
Da, zice
word?
purr. Nu toarce. Zice cuvântul
Ok.
toarce.
Fuck me, Kerebus, are you seeing this?
I wanna knock it off the roof. No, it's to be rude to one of the Seirei guests. Don't you know that's rude?
Se întoarce.
But you're talking to
Și
a
îți arată
cat.
spatele.
A big fucking cat.
You'd be surprised how many creatures understand what you're saying in the Seirei. It can understand well enough what I just said. Say you're sorry, damn you.
Se lasă pe spate și face din alea și mai cade zăpadă. Trebuie să vă dați la o parte că vă cade în cap.
Gods, I didn't expect I would start drinking this early.
Stă, se uită
Whatever.
la un moment dat așa cu un ochi. Știi? Cum stă pe spate, se întoarce un pic și se uită așa peste urmă la voi. Păr!
I'm going to look at the cat and I'm going to say my hunger is greater than my irritation.
O voce din dreapta zice: So, you want healing? Și vedeți a little Lalafell girl care vine. Cum merg Lalafell, ceva de genul ăsta.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you bothering my... So you want healing? Why do you bother my cat? Nu, scuze,
Well,
dar
we're
zice
just-
my cat. Ar zice, why do you bother Sensei?
We weren't bothering nothing. We were just minding our own business, and Sensei just gave us an early morning shower.
Oi, did you bother them? Pur.
Is that a yes?
Probabil. Zice Cucușușu. So, I am Cucușușu. Nice to meet you.
Of the Sayre, I presume.
Of course. And she takes a courteous empire bow.
We've never seen your kind before.
Never seen
What kind of
a beautiful, an amazing girl like myself?
a little person like yourself?
You are a little person.
You are little.
Și tinde mâna, ceva de genul. You can kiss it if you want. I hear it is very courteous in the Empire. Și insistă.
I'll leave that to the
I will
lords.
do it.
Okay.
I'll leave that to the lords.
Okay, at least someone has manners. Thank you, my kind sir.
And someone knows the customs of the Empire better than me.
I'm trying to learn. I'm also Empire born. It's been a long time.
Îți vibrează, îți bâzie microfonul Alin.
Da?
Empire born.
Auzi asta și
Gata.
te oprești? Yes, I was born in the Empire.
I was gonna ask, what kind of Mayakashi are you?
I am not a Mayakashi, I am a Lalafell. Ce-ți întinde mâna? Or you can give me 1 gold. Either way it goes.
I'm just gonna shake her hand.
Ok. Scuturi un pic. Hey! Not that hard. A little bit gentler. Now you can give me 1 gold. It's a tribute. I need to do it. I'm sorry. You need to pay up. It is important. For my soul.
You have to earn it first.
Very well.
You're good at healing, eh?
Yes, I am. I am a white mage. She, you do notice something strange with her. She has these little antlers, bones, protruding from her head.
Ah. Actually skull from her skull.
Da. Arată ca o
How
mică
common
coroană.
are Lalafell in the Empire? Are they common?
Da. Sunt
Yeah.
la fel în The Empire. În special sunt human și Lalafell. Cam ăștia sunt cei mai...
No.
Oh, okay.
Nu sunt...
Not with horns on their heads.
No, not with horns on their head, no. Are you looking at my beautiful horns?
Yeah.
1 gold.
It's very avaricious of you.
It is, but it is for my soul. It is important to pay the sensei.
Didn't you
Okay,
say your cat was the sensei?
Yes,
So you have to pay your cat.
yes.
Fuck me, Carabas. I think I'm still asleep.
Right, well,
Just give me a gold. It's not that hard. We are allies.
yes, I'm sorry. Look, I misplaced my bag. I left it somewhere in my room in the tower.
Very well. Do you want to see something beautiful?
Will it cost us a gold?
Of course.
Wait, why don't you start small? I might be convinced in giving you silver something. Why go for the big
Only each
bucks?
gold.
You know what, Carabas? I'm starting to get very curious.
The sensei zice.
You're buying this shit. You're actually buying into all of this.
It's 1 gold.
Ce-o zis de sensei?
Păr. Ce dracu trebuie să joc eu pe cucușușu?
Ah, fuck it, here.
I will not. I will never forget this. Here, sensei,
Gold.
your food. Și aruncă goldul și the sensei sare direct în aer. Și mănâncă goldul.
Oh.
Și
I
floatie.
have
He
4
floats.
gold left.
He floats. Se dă așa din mâini și din picioare. Și he has this really tiny tail. And he just floats.
That was worth it.
Thank you. Now that I've earned my soul for the day,
What?
we can go inside.
You're what?
She with her tiny lala.
She
Pleacă.
She said soul.
She said soul? I thought she said soul.
Does that cat really talk?
Păr.
Well, all it says is purr.
Zice, nia. Și
Scuze.
Amazing start of the day. Amazing start of the day.
Weirdest creature.
No,
Weirdest
weird.
creature ever.
Let's hope the weird was consumed
Mm.
for the rest of the day.
Vedeți voi în serie.
Da, și mergem la masă, da.
Ok.
Have I seen creatures like that cat in the Seirei?
Da, e plin de
Ever?
neko yokai. Ai văzut pisici care vând chestii, care vorbesc, care au ins, care cântă, care fac
Da.
pâine.
They walk on all fours.
Nu așa
No,
gras.
they walk on two.
Ba, ai văzut
Eu
de
știu.
fapt. Ai văzut o mâță așa super șmecheră și grasă și tot așa...
Cum le zice Nekoyoko?
Hey, man,
Neko
minute.
yokai.
I know I saw a cat, a very special cat.
Mhm.
Does this cat remind me of that cat?
Talking cat.
It's a neko yokai. It's big. It's really big. Not as big as that neko yokai, but it's pretty big.
Okay.
Question: how many tails does it have?
Unul mic, atât, and fluffy.
Okay, got it.
Atât. Uite cine știe.
And now it floats up,
Da, dă
up
din mâini
away.
și
Like,
picioare
cum ar
and it just
putea
floats
dron,
și
da?
zboară deasupra clădirilor.
okay, dar controlat. Deci
Da.
se pare că merge
Slow.
într-o direcție, nu numai floats off into the sky, into nothing.
It just floats on another
On.
building and just disappears, roaming around like
Oh.
a cat does.
Oh well, that conversation's over. Let's get some breakfast.
Okay.
Hai.
So, no, the Seirei envoys,
Everyone told,
they talk to you, Agent, and the Enya, the leader, the Yuki Onna, that's affiliated with Trishula, says în Seirei că, my lord, sper că te-ai odihnit, sper că ai avut o noapte bună, foarte, foarte politicoasă, very respectful. Have you thought of our proposition?
Yes, so you said you'll be leaving for the Seirei in 6-7 days from now?
After talking with Lord Meteor and Lady Momoka, we are going to leave in about probably 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks, yes.
That would be perfect. Enough time for us to return from a short...
If you wish to come with us, we could wait for you a little bit more if there is something important that you wish to do. But you are more than welcome to join us on our journey. You and your friends.
Da, nu mai știu asta, nu mai știu că, adică nu știu dacă cu tine, Carabus, am vorbit sau nu mai știu, sau n-am vorbit de
Ai
chestia
zis
asta.
că you want to tell us about
deci n-am,
the info, no?
da, ok,
Nothing
deci n-am-
specific.
Da. Ok. Yes, for sure. I still have to talk with the rest of my group, but I'm sure they will be happy to join us
Very well.
because I think it is very important.
Very well. We will do our best to wait for you as long as we can. If not, Kukushushu can guide you and tell you how to get to the
Cucu, hu.
Kukushushu.
Păi, dar ea nu a venit, stai, ce, au venit și ei deja?
Da, o să vină și ei. No.
Da,
Ok. Ok, so, și că vă văd și pe voi, știi, și îl întreb pe ăștia din Seirei, întreb eu că would it be okay if some of my friends will be joining us?
Zice, if you and your Trailblazers companions wish to join us, they can.
Nu, mă refeream la masă. Join us at the table now.
Yes, of course.
Și vă văd că vă uitați după masă și vă fac semn și vă să veniți aici.
Okay.
There, that's solved. We just got a remission.
The weirdest thing happened to us.
Cucușușul se duce,
Yeah.
se pune pe un scaun, se uită la Caba, Caba trage scaunul și cucușușul se pune pe scaun și împinge scaunul. Thank you, Caba. You're very kind. Se uită la urât la Kerbos.
Yeah.
Da, cucușușul. Așa un pic. Și la tine se uită frumos și zâmbește.
Tu ai plătit-o.
Well, this is a very colorful gathering of people.
Tu te jur.
What do you mean?
Se ridică toți,
Mai-
bineînțeles. În momentul în care vă așezați, se ridică toți. Și în common, cât de bine poate, o să se zică că please join us and have a pleasant seating with us. Ceva de genul ăsta. Și așa.
I will try to be as proper as possible
Ok.
in the Empire way.
Ok.
The only way I know how.
Ok. Caba, la un moment dat, te scoate îs ceva linguri, fruculițe, chestii și like... No. Și scoate din undeva hashi.
Bețișoare.
Bețișoare. Și-
Chopsticks,
Da,
yes.
din metalice foarte frumoase și legate una de alta și începe să bage. Ceva cartofi fierți, ceva legume fierte și un ou sau ceva pe acolo.
I have v-am arătat?
Ce?
What?
Ce? O plecat.
What? Show and tell? Aline is gonna do show and tell? Magic.
Posibil.
Și el.
Are chopstick. Ah, ba nu.
Nu.
Oh,
Da.
yes.
Da, ba da,
În
și am o
cutie,
cutie
stai,
cu sede
are.
de...
Yes. Nu, nici
Ai
n-am
inclusiv-
început încă.
Ai inclusiv suport din ăla pe care poți să... Nice.
Nu, suport nu am.
The
Frumoase.
plot
Păi de ce
moves.
noi ce le ții? Numai folosește-le, fra.
Păi am din alea chinezești
Ah.
Oh, și spine au și grooves din alea.
pe care le folosesc.
Și noi
Eu
ne-am
am un
apucat
set
să ne
care l-am primit
facem...
în liceu.
Ah.
Eu am un set care l-am primit în liceu de două perechi de chopsticks care îl folosim cum e cea numai pentru ocazii speciale.
Mie îmi place.
Și noi ne-am
Deci,
apucat, ne-am apucat să ne facem homemade.
Homemade.
Super, super
Fain.
bun. Da.
E bun.
Păi avem orez, avem nori și sushi rice și apoi cu, nu, pește luăm de la Lidl și de...
Așa.
Yes, man.
Da,
Da,
da.
da.
Cu amici.
Să ne faci la vară, poate, fra.
Facem. I'm an expert sushi master. I consider myself.
In character, știi? Ne face aging în character, sushi.
Da, da.
Toată lumea sunteți la masă.
Nici așa Orion că ajunge înainte la un moment dat.
Da, o să vină și
Da.
eu. Să ajungi și tu.
Și tu te-ai trezit?
Nu, eu îmi fac intrare. Eu vin mai încolo.
Aha.
So, what are your plans for the near future?
Who are you talking to?
The rest of the series?
Well,
At the table.
for now, we are still negotiating the terms of our agreements. Probably for the next 2 weeks or so, we are going to remain here in Stregana. And after that, we will return home. To tell our lords and ladies and to our people what has transpired here and what our decisions are.
And in that note, Renault and Carabas, I mean, we should wait for
Și Orion o să vină. O să vină și Orion.
Ryan. Ah, there he is, but I don't see Echo anywhere. Because I was wanting to talk to you guys about something after we go on our quest with the... Cum îi zice, stai?
The Blue
Nu
Flame.
zic cu tare.
Nu, la... Că nu vreau să zic, știi? Când de Blue Flame, că nu știu ce e pe acolo. Horfrost. Horfrost?
Da.
Mm.
Că after we return from the Horfrost caves, I would like us to... I mean, either we go together or I will go to the Seirei for a short while. But we need to talk more about that because I feel like it's really important.
You would
For
go
us.
to the Sere now.
I think it's necessary, yes. Not for a long time, just passing through.
Something in particular you want to achieve with this?
I think so,
Is
yes. I'll elaborate more when Echo joins us as well. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, yes.
Eu
Seems like
am
you
văzut...
have gathered company here. Nice.
Nu, un pic. Am văzut aici în jurnal că avem... Sau astea îs vechi, în part inventory, că avem 6 egg rolls, 1 pancake.
Cred că sunt
Well,
mâncat.
Alea din Steel Snow, le-ai făcut tu înainte să plecăm din Steel Snow.
So are they gone?
Yeah.
Ah,
Should be.
Da,
păi, delete
le-am
them,
mâncat
fra.
pe drum, sigur.
Norocul cu tine
Lasă.
că ții cont. Emia
Lasă.
zice către voi, către Agent mai mult, just so you understand, the journey to the Sere Lands takes about 2 months.
That sounds about right.
Because
That's a
we
long
need to be
time.
extra careful, we have our people and spies, and we need to be extra careful, and we need to take the road via the ocean. So about 2 months, if everything goes by the books. I believe it is.
Which is why I'm asking, Your Lordship, why now? Why is this trip to the Sere so urgent?
Because something has come up. I learned something that will require my presence there, apparently, and I think it will also aid us in our bigger quest here.
Don't
Our
mind.
bigger quest or our bigger quest?
Well, isn't that the same quest?
Well, to some degree it is.
To some degree, yes.
Our.
You mean to enforce the alliance or the pact that we have, or is it something completely different
What pact? Stai că nu mai știu de ce te referi.
between this resistance and the Sere?
Oh,
But
no,
I'm
no, no.
asking, are you going as a diplomat or on your own?
No, on personal business, so to say. And it will help us in our quest. Adică mă refer la our
Yeah,
trailblazers.
Well, I always wanted to see a new place, but I hope you will tell us more later on.
Of course.
It's not exactly a quick journey, a quick detour, as one might say.
Oare Dana știa sau știi
Ce?
cam în ce stadiu este portalul despre care s-a vorbit atâta? Adică și gen cât i-ar lua să se finalizeze?
Păi, cel de aici, ca să poată să fie reactivat, hai să zicem, poate câteva luni,
Ok.
dar ăla din serie nici nu există, adică a trebuit făcut,
Fresh.
durează.
Da.
Că
Că nu că mă
Just 2
gândeam
months
că
going-
poate s-ar potrivi la fix, știi? 2 luni până acolo, pe la întoarcere, ne întoarcem așa.
So it's 2 months going and 2 months coming back?
The 2 months e one way?
Da.
Da.
Oh, shit.
It's a
Mhm.
long time.
I'm going to grab a gold coin and toss it in the direction of Kukushushu.
Ok.
And then I'm going to And then I'm going to look at Stenrino and say, Stenrino-sama, you mentioned that some of the Seirei would be preparing for war. Could you share who they are?
Cu Emia sau cu Senrino?
Stenrino, Trishula's envoy.
Trishula's envoy e Emia.
Emi atunci, sorry.
Da, ok.
Atunci Emi-sama.
Ok, Emia-sama zice, yes, we've been divided. There are some who believe that it is important to strike first before the Empire finds a way to destroy the wall, because
For the Empire Strike Back.
because we do know that they are doing their utmost to find a way to dispel what my lord has created. Un pic să găsesc așa. But these voices are under the guidance of Anthelion, the constellation in black, the brother of Trishula. He believes that vengeance,
Boy.
wrath, and a quick war is the best answer against what the Ganabalt did to their sister, Polregia, and the mate of Trishula. There are a few other voices who believe that Anthelion is right, but for now they all follow our Lord.
Does anyone speak against war?
Trishula is the one who speaks against war, but at the same time he does nothing. It is improper for me to say more. You should need to witness these things with your own senses to understand the current state in the Seirei lands.
Of course.
2 months going there.
It is a long journey. There are
Do you not think they could bring down this wall in the meantime?
It has withstood their onslaught for many, many years. I do not know if they can destroy it now. I lack that kind of information. It is always a possibility. Yes.
We know
That's
they're
what-
gathering in the ice hold. That's near to the wall.
It is their border, their stronghold to the eastern border with us, yes.
So they are planning something.
They are
That's why I
always
feel.
planning
That's
something.
why I feel like it would help if we go there as well, because we may be able to help if they do break it in this time.
Let us
in 2
hope that
months.
the war will last at least for a few more years. Maybe they will never find a way to dispel or destroy it. I mean, Trishula is the blood of Orsa. He is one of her first mortal children.
And have you means of bypassing this wall from this side?
That is the problem, no. Once the barrier has been erected,
It's absolute.
it's absolute, yes. Good choice of words. The only way for us to get there,
Sănătate.
zice sănătate, nu ești
Mersi.
acolo. It is
Oh, echoes.
by water, and for now we do have an upper hand when it comes to naval warfare. Our ships are still superior, and they are lighter, faster, and even if they are not that heavily armed, they are still vastly superior to what the Empire has for now. And we are constantly preparing for a naval war. But if the wall falls, then our line of defense will be in the hands of the Seirei no Yaiba. Și arată către Taro.
Let us hope it doesn't.
Let us hope it doesn't come to that, ever. For now, the wall, the barrier exists, persists, and as you so meticulously put it, it is absolute. It cannot be traversed by air either.
Not even by Trishula himself?
Of course, that is one of the exceptions the Kamis can traverse.
How many men do you have?
I cannot divulge that information yet, and I also do not have accurate information about that. But we have thousands. Thousands. We have our Seirei no Yaiba, we have the samurai, we have our ninjas, we have our naval fleet, we also have war machines on land, we have our Mayakashi, the Oni, who are very good at fighting. We also have the Shishi, who are monks, basically, who fight.
Iki.
We have the Tengu that come down from the heavens, and they are tasked to protecting the Kamis against the Empire Dragoons. The Empire has an elite has an elite group of individuals known as the Dragoons. They used the blood of Pearl Regia to enhance their abilities, and they can jump on the backs of flying creatures and kill them from above. They are fast and they are very powerful. So, yes.
And all your people, all these men that you mentioned,
Cool. No.
all these people, all the men that you mentioned, and the orders and whatnot, would they be ready to invade should the opportunity arise?
If our Lord orders it, then yes. But as long as our Lord says we are not to attack, we abide by his rule. That is why there are those amongst the Kamis who are starting to voice their concerns.
I'm an outsider here, but some of these titles and names are not familiar to me.
Zice așa,
When you say Kami, do you mean a lord?
Kamis are dragons.
Kamis, yes, are dragons. Ancient, powerful creatures and the first mortal children of Orsa. They are the shepherds of all of us.
And they rule in the Seirei lands.
They ruled these lands in the past for thousands of years. They were the first. They ruled the mountains,
Okay.
the seas, the underground, the air. They were everywhere. Until Eobul came.
My
Eobul-
tutors not mentioned anything about this.
Eobul the Conqueror and many of his allies made it their personal goal to rid this continent of the Kamis, of the first mortal children of Orsa.
Well, they made it their personal goal to rid this continent of most things.
That is also true. For now, there are 7...
And this Lord Trishula is also a Kami, and he's...
He is the firstborn son of Bahamut and Tiamat, the first two dragons. Bahamut is the first entity, the first mortal creature ever created by Orsa. Then the second one was Tiamat, made from a part of Bahamut. They had 8 children in the image of Orsa and Finis. Trishula, Polregia, Zefraxa, Sariuja, Vajrayana, Bahalutia, Vajrayana, da, Bahalutia,
the sort of Buddhism,
Antelion și Titaniomachia.
Wait, what was the last one?
You will excuse me if I don't remember.
Titanomachia. Eu nu știu, mă gândesc că le-ai scrise undeva, că nu știu cum pot să țin minte, dar...
O să ții minte Vajrayana, probabil.
Do we get to know their elements or...
Yes, sure.
No,
She
sorry,
can explain it to you.
Titanomachia's elements.
Da, Trishula, ice.
Yeah.
Polregia,
Check.
water. Of
Check.
course. Zefraxa, fire.
Mhm.
Sariuja, earth. Vajrayana, the eternal breath, e wind. Bahalutia e light. Antelion e darkness. Și Titaniomachia e metal.
You say there's
male or
7.
female?
Ce?
You said 7.
Îs 8 ori fost
There,
în
there are
total.
7.
8 ori fost în
But
total.
Asta, nu, întrebam in character.
Cum?
So you said there's 7, but you mentioned 8. What happened to the 8th one?
Polregia was killed.
Oh, she was one of the Kamis.
She was
yes.
our queen and the mate of Trishula. She was sent as an envoy because in the past we didn't have war against the empire. And we were foolish enough to trust the emperor of that time. And Polregia was sent as a diplomat, as I am now. I also think that I am amongst friends, but some of them betrayed Polregia and the Seirei. They killed Polregia, slayed her, used her blood to create the Dragoon Order of the Dragoons, nu mai ajunge cu ordinele, and this is how the wars of the Seirei started. Until the Empire almost put a foothold onto our lands, and then Trishula decided it is time to stop this madness and the bloodshed and created the Ice Barrier.
No. And how do you come into this agent?
Asta își pune capul jos.
Eco o veni ea la urmă.
În momentul ăla, când începe dacă să zică sau nu,
I can never get an answer.
deschid ușile,
In my own house.
deschid ușile și o să intru așa, epică și zic, everyone, rejoice! The day can finally begin. Don't stand up. Please stay seated.
Oh, that's our echo,
Alright.
right?
Nimeni nu zice nimic. Deci efectiv se uită la tine, tac un pic și după aia își văd de treaba lor.
Mă uit, liniște și totală. După aia fac așa un flourish cu mână și fac așa multe mini artificii albastre așa în jurul meu. Îmi iau cane-ul. Good day. Și mă apropii și eu de masă la mei. Darlings, good morning. În franceză, bien nuit, abar n-am cum zice în franceză, bună dimineața. O să mă duc lângă Orion prima oară, îi dau un pusi așa pe cap și mă așez la masă după aia. Breakfast? Yes?
Yes, we've already begun. You're so loud this morning.
Exactly. Sit. We need to talk.
Îs perfect spălată, machiată, curățată, îs fresh de numai, zici că nimic rău s-a întâmplat niciodată în viața mea. Da.
În momentul în care vrei să te așezi, toți din The Seirei se ridică.
Ah.
I'm not standing up. Fuck. I'm a lord.
Oh. Thank you, my darlings, thank you. This is... See? Și mă uit la voi. This is the welcome I deserve. Thank you. Good day to all of you. Our friends of Carabas and our Lord Agent here, I presume. Welcome. Nice to meet you all. I am Echo Silver Ash. Și insist cumva, Echo Silver Ash. Să se audă, nu?
Cușușu zice, Velvet, just give me a gold.
Everybody heard your name.
Mă blochez.
Just one gold.
She's like...
And I'm going to call you Echo. Simple as that.
Mă uit la ea. I do not have time for this. Îi dau 2 gold.
Ok.
Echo, Silver Ash.
Why you're wasting money?
Face
Păi
o
da,
plecăciune.
Echo, Silver Ash.
Nu, așa face. Și zice, thank you, Echo Silver Ash. Și pune undeva.
Și mă uit la voi și cumva... Nu, mai ales la Carabas mă uit că se stea de-a lui Seire. It's like...
It's fine. So, as I was saying, or as I was trying to say, you missed most of it, Echo, but I was
Yes, but
telling-
now that I am here, the important parts can come.
We'll tell you later.
Dacă pune muzica asta atunci, dacă vă povestește Agent.
So, why I need to go to the Seirei is because apparently my blood comes from a very old bloodline which links to Bahamut himself, apparently. And Trishula needs to speak with me. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, și vorbesc cu ăștia din Seirei, but you even said something about me being able to help with the wall at some point, right? To have some connections to the wall's power, or maybe help reinforce it, or
Zice, the Kamis can penetrate it, and they have control over the ice bed. You, being of the Ajay bloodline, should have access to certain advantages when it comes to the war.
He can pass through it.
Probably, but we do not know.
Heck.
Is it not worth finding?
well, that's why I need to go, and because I'm not even sure that Trishula even knows of my existence, and I think that I was told that it would really help.
My Lord Agent, so you can open up a doorway into this gigantic ice wall that's protecting us? Does that mean
No.
we're finally going to the Seirei after we finish our new mission?
That's what we were discussing, yes, but the journey is very long.
It is
About
a very
us.
long journey.
Would
I mean-
you being able to open a doorway through
That's
the
not
ice
that's
barrier?
not that's not the certainty as we were told.
Do you think you can learn it there? Do it.
We can
Maybe use
try.
our
And maybe
return
that will
journey
make-
shorter.
That could, I think maybe I can learn a lot of other stuff useful for us as well, not just to pass through the wall.
And would that hasten the journey at all? You being able to pass through the wall. And I look at the Seirei members as well.
Even if he can pass, we cannot.
He cannot take us.
And
I see.
it is too risky. The safest approach would be by water.
Water.
Even
Well,
if it,
going that direction, yes, I completely agree. But if he gets certain knowledge on how to bypass it, can we not come back through the wall?
in all honesty, we do not know. We thought that the Ajay bloodline was extinct,
Ajay bloodline.
and we
So
also thought that he was not of age to be passed on the knowledge of his family. Dar nu mai zice, n-ar zice mai mult.
Well, my lord, it looks like you're quite an important character once again.
You need to understand
I'm
that
hardly surprised.
to us, the Ajay bloodline is precious. We do not mean to take your friend away from you, but we believe it is important for the future of the Seirei that he is to meet with the Kamis and with our Lord especially.
With all of them.
He has this right, he is Ajay. In a
And
sense,
there's nobody else in this bloodline alive.
no, we do not know. They all died. There are keepers of lore and knowledge inside of the Seirei lands, but the bloodline was lost, to at least to our knowledge. And in all honesty, it's not like we can sense anything in particular. That is where the Kami is coming. They can tell us for certain if all of this is true, but if it is true, then your friend here, I'm sorry if I overstep my role, is erudite.
Related.
Related with the Kamis.
Oh, wow. That's quite... I mean, of course. But, of course it is important. And my lord, I'm sure you are eager
Again,
to go and find out.
If you have other things that you wish to accomplish first, we are here for 2 weeks. And we are willing to wait more if it's necessary. But at some point we do need to return. But Kukushushu here will remain as an envoy of the Seirei.
You can take her with you.
Agreed.
She
She does not need to stay as an envoy. You can take her with you.
We have our Lord Agent here. I'm sure he can
Exactly.
It is important.
be the... And
for one-
our friend
It is
here
important
also is
for
from the
one
Seirei.
of the blessed by the spirits to remain here. She is also of the Empire, was born here. Îi face
So
un
she
semn să
didn't
se
probably
prezinte.
gave her the money.
Îi face un semn să se prezinte și Cucușușu face o plecăciune de data asta de Seirei. Și zice, it is true. I was born here in the Empire. Then they took me in. At first they wanted to kill me, but the blades didn't want to. You see, spirits love me. They have spirits inside their blades. They don't want to kill me. So they took me in. Taught me everything I know. Now I'm one of them.
I have no problem with you staying
Right.
as long as you want.
Thank you.
And as a Dark Knight and, well, in some power over this particular place, you are welcome here as long as you wish.
Thank you. See? Someone who is sensible.
It is not entirely up to us to decide who stays and who leaves.
That is
Isn't-
also
is
true.
it?
Another one who is sensible and very smart.
Yes, but if our darling Lord Agent here, of the Ajay bloodline, descended from Bahamut and the dragon, says that she shouldn't stay. I mean, it is respectless not to listen to his lordship, right?
I did not say such a thing. But
My lord, please. My lord, please, do
Echo.
not trouble yourself with such meager peasants.
Echo, if Sylvain is here, this morning you are here.
Start your day by drinking again.
I'm just not...
Cred că ăsta o să
Ponder.
fie titlul episodului. Start your day by drinking again. I love it.
Good, that's good.
Fine. I am a graceful and merciful master of ceremonies. I shall listen to your opinions if I have to. We do, however, have a mission to accomplish, and
Yes, and it is
and
important.
it is,
Well, one urgent one, yes.
yes,
But also the other ones that would take more than 2 weeks, I guess.
yes, of course, my
Păi
darling.
nu, că
You're so right.
am calculat 7 zile până acolo, nu 7 zile.
Yes, for this
Și înapoi?
particular one, but there's more legacies. No more.
Yeah.
Yes, but we
Yes, but-
don't... Păi, wait.
As I'm not this on in character.
Da. This is the only one that we know for sure.
And it is one that
mean-
Momoka.
Teoretic,
And this, when we will do
Wait.
this, but after that we...
deci o chestie. Noi o să găsim The Blue Flame care ne duce la The World Legacy.
Da.
Mhm.
După ce
Mm.
găsim The Blue Flame, 7 zile până acolo. Vedem unde e The Legacy, poate alte 7 zile, 14 zile, și o lună, cine știe cât, până când ajungem la
They would
The
stay
Actual
more
Legacy.
than, they would stay more than 2 weeks, which is not.
And if they won't, if we don't get to travel together with them, I mean, we can travel on our own to the Sere, right? We have Carabas here who knows the way. My lord, even if you're young, perhaps you still have some connection. Or you, Charlotte and Spray the Sere, my lovely new friends. You can guide us on how to make the journey on our own. Doamne,
Well, in
on our
case we don't return in due time, we can... I think
Ah.
we can ask Kukushushu to lead us.
Yes.
Cucușușu
That
zice, da,
as well.
normal, vă conduc, nu e nicio problemă. Și în momentul ăla intervine Senri nou, asta e ala Neko Yokai. Tipa Tabaxi, basically, tot așa, white spotted, brown, golden fur, beautiful long hair, prins într-o coadă, wavy, îmbrăcată în kimono roșu. She says, "My lady, I believe that we should consider giving them a little bit more time. As a diplomat, I believe it is important for me to understand our allies better. Trailblazers. If I am to stay for a little bit longer here, as long as you need, can you guarantee me safe passage to the Sere lands?
Don't know it's in our power to do so. What do you mean?
I
We do not
we
know
can,
the way.
We will do everything in our power to protect you.
That
That's
is
just
fair.
asking.
I am not
Oh
asking
yes,
for
yes. We are great at protecting.
I'm just asking, I'm telling you, I can be your guide to the Sere lands, and you protect me instead of Kama and Tao.
By all means.
Yes. Done. It is a deal.
That we can do. I thought you asked for permission from us.
Asta e, Senri, no, cam asta ar fi ideea, că poate să rămâne ea mai mult, acum cu Șușu să rămână aici să-și facă treaba în Stregana, să rămână ea mai mult să vă aștepte și când mergeți în Desirei, mergeți cu ea, vă ghidează, dar voi să o protejați.
Da.
Na, cam asta ar
Okay,
fi
that
ideea.
makes more sense.
I believe that whatever our dealings here are, they being this striking force that Lord Meteor said, I believe that it is important, and nevertheless, if Lord Aegon here is indeed of the Ajay bloodline, it is of the utmost importance there is a guide, and that he arrives as safely as possible to the Sere lands.
Yeah.
Emi asta
Glad we understand it.
Very well. I can take it upon my shoulders that your responsibilities are met to your people, to your clan, and to the Seirei. If it is alright with you, nu știu cum să zic acum mai politicos, we could facilitate such a deal, an understanding.
I am not completely against this journey. It would give Sylvain and the others more time to work their magic.
We do need time for them to gather more information.
If the situation is however dire, I've traveled to the Seirei. I've lived with the Seirei. I know my way to the Seirei. Taro can vouch for this. So if you all must go, then go. I will guide our party to the Seirei. And I know some in the Seirei who will vouch for me apart from Taro.
Emia zice...
No, we're all set?
Nu, Senri zice. I do believe it is important for me to make sure that you get there safely. And things have changed since the last time you've been in the Seirei lands.
How so?
The roots, the people. These are dangerous times. Having a diplomat with you will facilitate you an easier access to the lands.
I agree.
I will take your word then, Senrino.
Emia zice, then very well, we will wait for 2 weeks. If your dealings take more than that, we will leave. Senrino and Kukushushu will remain here in Stregana Fortress. And whenever you are ready, Senrino will guide you to the Seirei lands. In the meantime, we are to respect our promise to Lord Meteor and the Resistance Force and facilitate a better route for us to travel and to bring supplies. Also, we are going to start the creation of the teleportation circle, but only after a minimum of 2 months have passed.
Sounds wonderful. Like I said, a great start to a new day. Yes, sounds like a plan. Before anything else, I don't see, și mă uit la Kerbus, I don't see Luca anywhere, or Adelal. E și Adelal aici, sau numai Luca au plecat? Adelal, ok. O zic, I see only Adelal, where is... Și mă întorc așa, my lord Adelal, where is Luca? Have you seen him this morning?
Please understand, Master Edelgard is not to be disturbed at the moment. He's reconnecting with a relative.
Oh, yes, of course. I just wanted to hand him something before he left to find Isabella, that is all. I
wouldn't worry about it if I were you. He is a lord and has manners. I look at Kukushushu when I say that. He will come and bid his farewells.
Yes, of course. How rude of me to assume otherwise, yes.
M-a necat un joc cu coajă de pâine.
Wow, okay.
I'm being very proper. I'm being like, yes, mănânc. Yes, well. If this is...
I'm gonna knock Taro in the side and say, do you have any soy sauce? haven't had soy sauce in a long time.
I'm sorry,
Taro, say you have soy.
I'm sorry, but I do not.
Sauce made from
Oh,
soy.
damn it.
But I do wish to
Special
talk to you a
stable
bit
ingredient.
before you leave. For
Oh.
whatever.
I mean, yes, about that. We are kind of in a hurry, but not really, right? Do you guys have a date in mind when you want to leave and go on this mission?
Are you talking to us acum?
Da, voi, efectiv, voi,
As soon as possible. Because we are on a...
Yes, we are.
By
Right,
sundown. By
Whatever
sundown.
plans you have now, I would say they have been accelerated. Or should have
Yes.
been.
So tomorrow, you want us to head out tomorrow morning, or I was thinking a proper night's rest in the bath might be in time to gather some supplies and all of that might be needed.
Yes.
But if not, I am
Yes,
open to your suggestions.
Tomorrow... I think tomorrow...
First
thing in
flight?
the morning. Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
All
It
right.
will be enough time to talk with our friends, and Orion has something to talk with us, but later when it's a bit more private. Mă pun și mănânc mai departe.
Okay.
Să facem bagaje. Să strâng. Da.
Nu avem ce bagaj să facem.
Ecoarea.
Russians and stuff. Emotional
Russian.
baggage.
Păi numai Russians ne trebuie, nu? Că hatul are 4.
Nu e ca și cum avem ceva aici, știi?
Păi ne luăm saci de dormit cu noi, iarăși să împachetăm, să luăm...
Păi hatul nu vine cu paturi cu tot.
Guys, trebuie să golim bag of holding-ul de nu știu câte sute de gold ca să avem loc pentru alte chestii și să vedem ce face.
Yep.
Avem multe chestii de făcut. Dar asta facem și... Na.
Dar nu zi de gold, că te aude cu
Nu zic, ca să zic acum așa, nu mai zic nimic de gold. Like, this tiny person irritates me a lot. I don't like it. Everyone else got a hint, but she didn't, so yes, no.
Știați că midget e slur, mă?
Da.
Da, măi!
Nu știam, frate!
Serios!
Ai zis cuiva ceva de genul, eu, cum să-mi
Da, frate!
Nici că da! Nu! Cu cine vorbești tu din... Da, nu vreau să știu.
Se spune vertically challenged.
Am scris în joc și mi-am luat mut instant.
Nice.
Abar n-aveam, da. A bine, la Riot Games și Riot Games sunt panseluțe.
De vreo 5 ani. O să-și ia și video ăsta ban acum.
Bă, nu, pe YouTube ai voie,
Eu o să mai vreau să vorbesc cu Luca, dar când termină și așa, în rest o să stau aici la masă, mănânc, mă vorbesc. O să zic lui Renaud așa, offhanded, like very casual. Your friend, your former friend, your Dark Knight Kane. We had an interesting chat last night. Quite interesting. He's actually missing an eye. It's not just a fashion statement, the eye patch.
I know that I've seen it before.
Well, now I have to. He was really curious about you. He even posed an interesting question. Și mă uit cumva la toți. Guess what he said? He asked, who among us is the strongest? Besides from me, of course. I know I am strongest. I am the master. Interesting. I said Lord Aegean with his friends, but yes. Alright.
I would personally nominate you, Renaud, as the strongest.
Well, I can lift the barrel, but I can't see into the future.
You can lift that piece of shit sword of yours.
Also, do not be...
he heard me.
Well, it is not a competition.
Well, no, it is not a competition, but it is an interesting exercise of the imagination. I mean, do not be sulky, my darling Carabus. You are the strength. I just figured that my Lord Aegean with Mrs. Garuda and all his friends and his magical abilities might be able to perhaps win in a
I'd say we have to let them fight.
hypothetical fight. Yes,
We
oh
have
yes.
to let them fight it out at one point.
But you as well, my darling Dark Knight, no? Don't you want to see if you are stronger than
Oh, they
your
would
nominee or I
body-
here?
They would body me, both of them, I guess. I can swing a piece of shit sword, and that's it.
With darkness.
But it's curious that Kane is so curious. He was curious about us too, wasn't he? When
Yes,
came
he
up-
asked. He asked a lot of, I mean, I would say personal questions. I was kind of tipsy, Carabas, you remember, but I didn't tell him the whole story. Do not worry. I managed to add some flourish and sprinkle in some extra details, so he wasn't getting the whole truth, but he was asking about you a lot. I think he misses you or something. I do not know. I think he's
I think
Mm.
he
Okay.
wants to know what we are doing.
What?
He wants to
scusi,
know
Ram.
what we are doing. If he's been asking you about me and he's been asking us.
Yes, he did ask what Meteor told us, or why are we. I didn't tell him. No, he was instantly off put by me calling Meteor Ghost Daddy. So I managed to deflect that. It
All of
was
us are.
very skillfully done. Yes, thank you. But I
Yeah.
just wanted you to know he was more chatty than I initially thought, since you said not to talk to him. So yeah. And I didn't find Morak. He apparently, get this. Him being a wolfman, obvious. He left somewhere outside
Morak e aici,
yesterday.
by the way. Și
E
Kate.
aici Morak.
Toți sunt aici, sunteți în... Toată lumea au mâncat. Bine, unii mai pleacă, mai nu știu ce, dar toți
Ah,
sunt
păi
acolo.
n-am știut că nu-i Morak. Atunci nu zic de Morak. O să mă tot uit numele, dar nu o să zic atunci. Dar de Kane zic în gura mare, ai de de Morak nu o să zic atunci.
Eu nu vorbesc tare.
Ah,
E că vorbește
Kane
tare.
e aici
Eu
și
nu
Kane?
vorbesc tare.
E aici?
Bine, dar e ca o sală de mese, mă gândesc, toată lumea
Toți.
vorbește, se aude chestii, știi? Și atunci nu se aude tot ce zic eu.
Deci e și
Deci
Kane
dacă
aici?
ți-a
Ai zis,
Toată
da?
lumea e aici, da.
I just wanted to let you know. Maybe you guys want to hug it out or chest bump or something.
Watch out. We're not friends. We're frenemies. Right, Kane? We're
Yes.
frenemies.
Atât. I can hear you. And yes,
E?
we are not friends. Okay.
Fucking weird, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So it's pretty good for a man with no depth perception.
Taro, o să zică ție, Kerebas, că I would like to speak to you. Just a little bit.
Sure.
Okay.
Of course, Taro.
No, se ridică, merge afară, nu știu ce. Zice,
We're gonna get up and do the same curtsy that Kukushushu did.
You're that's for women.
Să arăta degetul. That's what
Wow, she doesn't like you. You didn't pay her.
That's
Da,
zâmbește.
eu dat.
I did pay
Eu dat
pay
în
her.
gold. Eu dat în gold și...
Îți zâmbește
Da?
în timp ce face asta, bineînțeles. Și zice, yes, I love you too.
We need to work on your curtsies, Carabas. That's the one that the women do.
Perhaps you can give me some pointers. I don't know this fancy crap.
You will need a skirt.
No. That was a nice form. He did all right. Don't be so harsh on him. He did all right for his
He
first
did it.
try.
All right. If he was my sister, it would have been perfect.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh that. Oh, you just caught me off guard.
Și Cucușușu zice, that's why I said, you only needed the skirt and you were perfect, darling. Și râde de tine.
Well, I got business. And I go after Taro.
După ce pleacă Caribous, o să-i șoptesc așa un pic mai apropie de Cucușușu. Please refrain from calling him darling. That's my thing. It's my thing.
I don't know you. But you've given me 2 golds, so I will heal you if you die.
Who the fuck are you?
And
Da,
Cucușușu.
this is...
Nice to meet you.
I'm so confused. But yes, yeah.
She's pretty damaged, guys. She's so fucking damaged. So Taro o să uite la tine și zică, I know that you will be soon leaving and I do not know if we are to see each other again unless
Altul care se gintuie.
many months will pass. So, in light of our meeting an old friend from my childhood, I have a gift for you.
You didn't have to get me anything. Seeing you was gift enough, Taro.
Scoate una dintre katanele. And he says, this was a friend. Scoate. Beautiful katana. It is not magical. It doesn't have a spirit imbued in it, but it has been my friend and has taught me many, many things. It is still imbued with my chi, so you will need to make it yours in time.
Mm-hmm.
You should really return to basics.
I agree.
Shit's the katana.
I take it.
Black, shiny finishing on the scabbard. A few strokes of red. Looks nice.
What about this one? When I pull out the wooden one.
You can keep that. Maybe, I don't know, poke things out of your teeth. Or keep it as a necklace.
Sure.
But this one,
Let's see.
it is a new gift. You bring me something from your empire when you come to the Seirei.
I'm not prepared, Taro. I can give you herbs if you want. But
I do miss your herbs.
yeah, it's been a while since we picked some together. Yeah.
Ți-am pus katana la
Alright.
inventory.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Taro.
You're welcome.
Very nice. And rest assured, our agreement stands. When I come to the Seirei, I will look for Taro. I haven't forgotten.
Look for Taro Hidehira.
Yes, that's right. Taro, I wrote it down. Hidehira.
Da, stai să nu-ți spun prostii. Hidehira, da. Hide.
And I'm going to you know, the whole, this kind of, I'm going to say, Anto Tomodachi da. You're a friend, Taro.
Okay.
Was that it? Is there anything else, Taro, you want to talk about?
No, that was it. I just wanted to give you a little gift from the Seirei lands.
Yeah.
Smelted.
About gifts, I've been preparing things for everyone. We'll see if I manage to gather something for everyone, because there are a lot of people that I met in the Seirei and they'll be expecting gifts. You know how Seirei are, especially the Mayakashi.
Usually alcohol. Or it depends. some sort of tamahagane from the empire that they can use to forge things. Maybe silk or some other cloth that can be used to make Western style clothes. Also, food.
Ce prin Stairway,
sweets.
poate luăm ceva de pe acolo.
You can bring,
Prin ăsta, Steel Snow, doamne,
yes,
pentru Stairway.
maybe a piece of armor, a gauntlet. We do not have those. We do not use them. They are too heavy for us. Maybe something. Did I say alcohol? I believe. Sake. Empire sake.
Empire sake.
Yes.
Sure, these are all good ideas, and all readily available.
Plants that
Can do
can
something
be
good.
that can seeds that can be planted in our soil and maybe grow crops, food. Also would be good. It depends on which clan you're talking about, of course.
Of course, you know which clan I'm talking about. Wait, no, you don't, Taro, do you?
I don't. I've been hearing rumors about you. I do know about the Onis. Probably alcohol would be best, or some sort of tamahagane from the empire.
For the one is, yeah. I was taken in by the Karasu. Taro.
Alcohol as well.
Or seeds. Master Varosh would appreciate seeds.
Of course.
We've cultivated the fields for quite a long time while I was there.
He's still alive, kicking, screaming, even though he's retired now.
Yes. That old man is stubborn. Too stubborn to die.
Yes. I do believe he's waiting for his pupil to return home.
He might get his wish.
Alright, it was
I'm a
good.
bit afraid. Not afraid of many things, but I'm afraid of meeting Master Varosh again.
Of course.
He will say I've been slacking. He will put me to run up the hill again. And be back by sundown or no dinner. I remember the lessons well.
Did he put you striking the stone thousands of times every day? Yeah. Crazy.
Of course.
But his methods
That and
show
much
result.
more. Sorry, is your what?
His methods always show result.
Of course. Harsh. Very harsh.
But fair.
But they show results.
Yes.
Endurance. There's one thing I learned from Master Varosh.
Do not forget.
Be
Breathe.
decided. Yes.
Alright. Alright. It was good to see you again, Ronan.
Same, Taro.
Be safe.
We'll do our best to be back before you all leave. If it doesn't, have a safe journey home.
Alright. Take care. I would join you on your fights and quests, but it is my duty to protect the ladies, and I will do so.
Would expect no less from a Sere Nayaiba.
Thank you for your understanding. Și se retrage. Da. Hidehira.
And is there really no sake? I mean, sorry, no soy sauce, nothing.
Mai. Și ultimul sake ce l-a avut, l-ați băut el.
Alright.
Mai e ceva ce vreți să faceți? Acum să vorbiți, știu că mai ați vrea să vorbiți cu lumea, mă gândesc.
O să vreau să mai vorbesc cu Adela, mai despre Aiden, efectiv, dar asta putem face și așa, zic. Vreau să mă văd, o să mai invit și tu dacă e după aia. Vreau să-mi zică despre Aiden, ce face, cum e, chestiunea asta foarte random, dar și...
Nu știe mare lucru. De când a plecat el de acolo, l-a lăsat pe Aiden și știe că e un exarch de-al lui The Archbishop. De doi se știe, iar alți doi nu se știe cine sunt. Exact, they are secret.
Dar el știe și de Ib, când mai zice de exact, el știe de Ib.
Da, știe de Ib, știe că e one of the exarchs of the Archbishop, da, de Ib și de Aiden. Ceilalți doi sunt în umbre, știi?
Am înțeles. Mai mult chestia asta de detalii, ce face, ce place să mănânce, cum își așează părul, chestiile astea o să-l întreb la un moment dat,
Îi
știi?
place să-și facă
Dar,
călarea pe partea stângă și o lăsa părul un pic mai lung.
Asta e foarte, foarte important pentru
Se îmbracă
Și-
tot timpul
dar
frumos, a citit mult, învață mult, învăța să se bată. A fost foarte, foarte eager to learn about as many things as he can.
Și la un moment dat, printre toate chestiile așa mai trivia, o să-l întreb, dar de ce, dacă nu știe sigur, de ce crede că, why did he leave the Seekers when he was appointed as an exarch? He could have kept it as a secret, no? Why would he, do you think that Alexander got to him? Do you think he managed to convince him, I'm sure he manipulate him to trust him to be on the Empire side?
I'm
Even-
sorry, Echo, I know what you wish me to say, but I can't. I do not know. It was
Even
his
after
personal decision.
What we went through,
He is the head
Or-
of House Ambrose. I let all that responsibility on his shoulders, and that's that.
do you think he knows that Alexander is to blame for what happened to us?
I don't know, probably.
All right.
If he chose to
Alright.
become an exarch, that was his choice to make. And who knows, maybe he has a plan.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does.
He's very
He-
smart.
Yes, he is. He's very. And you say you're not keeping in touch with him anymore?
No.
Do you have any way of contacting him? No. Mm.
I would not risk it. For now, my responsibilities lie with the guillotine. I do not wish to
Yet-
put him in danger, and I do not wish to put
No.
my order in danger and our dealings. For now,
No, of course
it
not.
is best to keep a distance. But I will try to talk with Antoinette. She is our half sister. One of the
Ai zis un
number
cuvânt, dar n-am
knights.
auzit ce ai zis.
Antoinette.
Antoine.
She is
Antoinette,
one of the number knights, as my lord Sylvain has put it, has told you, and I believe she is smart enough, maybe wise enough to understand our plea. We'll see. Maybe she can become an ally, and if not, it's her choice. And if it comes to that, I will fight her. As must you. For now, understand that your allies are in this room. And that's that.
That's more of a personal inquiry. I know. But yes, please do talk with your sister. Continue to gather information as you have done. You are a marvelous leader of the guillotine.
Thank you.
Our friend Carabus has been talking about wanting to meet you for such a long time. I'm sure you know he is probably your best member. He is very strong. He's very determined, and he has a very noble heart, and is
I understand.
always
you don't need to say
ready
Carabas
to-
me, Ronan.
Mm. Yes.
Luca already
yes.
told me all of this. It's fine.
Then can maybe I can convince you to perhaps, if this is how it works, upgrade his number. He's
I already
quite...
did that. Thank you.
Oh, what did he get?
Ask him.
No.
Like,
Alright,
I can
yes, I
feel
will.
myself going down to 33 again. With
Yes,
every
I will-
word
I will.
echo, I'm being downgraded a number.
No, I'm talking you up here. I'm cheering you on. Yes, I will ask him. I'm sure he will be more than eager to tell me. We are the bestest of friends, just so you know. So, yes. Thank you for telling me. And mă ridic și înainte să plec, știi, ceva genul, mă opresc un pic și mă uit. This may be weird, but thank you for getting Aiden back. and giving him a home. That was way too weird.
Ok.
Way too sincere for me.
Face iară chestia aia cu degetul.
Mm.
Ok.
Și mă întorc la masă, o să mai vreau să vorbesc cu Morak, dar putem să facem.
Dacă nu mai aveți ceva...
Sau nu, și ce? O să mă duc la Morak, o să vin din spate și ai pun mâinile așa pe umăr și pe piept și o să vin la el și zic, Morak, darling, și o te la ureche sus, așa, Morak, darling, tonight, in your room, be there. Și plec.
Săracul Morak.
Godspeed.
Ok.
Will not stand a chance, dar da.
Dacă
Bine.
nu mai aveți ceva acum de discutat neapărat sau așa, aș vrea să ne oprim că și așa și răcit și toate alea.
Da.
Cred că e ok,
Sure.
mai ales că și Mihai
Da.
zicea că trebuie să plece, pleca și Mihai acum și cred că e ok, dacă ne oprim aici.
Iar am avut ceva probleme cu webcam, cred.
Gândiți-vă dacă
Da.
e pe data viitoare, dacă mai vreți să vorbiți cu cineva și atunci probabil data viitoare we're going to do the Blue Flame stuff.
I will probably tell my friend that I put in a good word and just continue doing what you're doing with
Nice.
Momoka and yeah.
Cum îl chema pe ăsta?
Și ai zis Orion și să ne
Graham.
zici.
Graham.
Cu Graham, da. Și ai zis Orion că vrei să ne zici că ai avut o viziune și asta e important data viitoare.
Da, păi asta face parte din The Blue Flame quest. So,
Da.
Ok. Și atunci, dacă poate reușim data viitoare să facem toată chestia aia, atunci, teoretic, the first arc will be over. Și vă dau level.
Dacă
Da.
facem cu templu, da.
Da, să fiți level 6 după aia.
Arda.
Și ce mai vreau?
A few words with Arda. I would like to
Da,
exchange
și
a
eu
few
o să
words
vreau
with
să-i
Arda.
dau o... Da. Și eu o să vreau să-i dau o scrisoare lui Luca în caz că când se duce înainte să plece după Izabela. Vreau să dau o scrisoare pentru Izabela lui Luca înainte să
Ok, păi
plece.
ce putem face data viitoare?
Neapărat.
Asta, e ok.
Mi-am notat planul aici.
E ok. Ok, atunci o să opresc înregistrarea. Thank you.
Ia vă gă.